Hi, diddly ho, friendaloons. It's Rale, and today we're here to Nintendo do things as per usual. Right now, I'm joined by Whacker. Say hi, Whacker.
Did you just say hi diddly ho friendaloons?
I say that every time. How have you
No,
not
you
picked up
don't.
on?
I've
Yes, I
not
do.
heard that before.
How have you never heard that? I literally do it every time.
I I I don't pay attention to you. That's
I
why.
see how it is. Okay, so today it's more Fire Emblem. It's that week. We will also be joined by Storm Song later. He said he's going to be late today, but he's been very busy lately, so that's okay.
Hopefully, good kind of busy.
I mean, at this point, he just keeps on finding new things that are responsibilities for himself. Luckily, all of them are things he enjoys at the same time, but still, damn, son.
Well, when he makes it big, he
I
can
mean,
give
at
us
this
all
point, he
koosh
just.
jobs.
Oh.
Still irritates me that they sent me the wrong Fire Emblem game that when I ordered that.
Right? And Bully
All right.
Snake, it is not an RTS, it's a turn-based strategy. RTS is real-time strategy, like Command and Conquer, which was actually the stream on before this.
So, how long has it been in game? How many months?
Um, I don't know. A couple months here. Actually, Google it yourself or chat. Someone in chat, Google what month chapter 1 takes place in.
All right, I have not seen this for a while. Let us review the waifus and husbandos.
All right. I guess that's right. You've been blind the last 2 times we've played this.
I still am, god damn it.
All right. So, from inventory, I can tell our current main team is Senpai,
Of course.
Edelgard,
She is level, you're in your 20s.
27, 26, 20. These two will always be over leveled because they are the front line. They're going to be absorbing hits
Yeah, they're
and then
always
dishing them
deployed,
back.
right?
Yeah. Then we've got Hubert, Ferdinand, who has gained the Paladin class and is actually competitive with these two for utility. He has gotten much better. Remember when he was the worst person on the team? Well, not anymore.
Okay.
Historically, Paladin is one of the most busted classes in Fire Emblem. It's a combination of solid stat growths and everything that's important to them, and having a higher movement than anybody else, and
So
usually
you
having
mean
access to the
busted
good
as in
weapons.
OP, please nerf kind of busted.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you've got the femboy below Hubert.
That's Linhardt.
Yeah, femboy.
Femboy, I don't feel is appropriate for him.
He's
At worst, he's androgynous.
I I thought he was feminine when I first saw him. Anyway,
Also, you don't know, weren't here for it, but we got him a healing staff that makes all his healing spells better. And he's
so
also
if he smacks somebody in the face with it, does it heal him?
no, he
Oh,
doesn't attack
that's
with the staff. If he's attacking, he's going to use his offensive magic.
so
The
it's not
staff,
Final Fantasy-ish where you smack him in the face and it actually heals him.
no, the staff is essentially offhand equipment like the shields or the rings.
Ah, I see.
Casper is in what's probably going to be his permanent class unless I decide to like hunt down some specific skills for him, which is War Monk.
Zipperhead is a war monk.
Yes. He's actually good now because he's
Is he
self-healing.
punching things or what?
So War Monk is the best class for him because it allows him to use his axes and fisticuffs, but it also gives him healing magic.
Okay.
So he's much more utilitarian. He has a lot more utility with that, and he hits actually pretty hard now. He's not Edelgard, but he's still a good character
He's
now.
useful.
Bernadetta finally got sniper class. What's her? Status,
So
there we go.
is she mounted yet? Because
She
that you
is
were saying
not
that was the
mounted. She
thing.
needs one more class. The next class she goes into will be her mounted class. So she was a noble, which is your generic everybody gets it class. Then she was an archer. Now she's a sniper. And then next is the I don't remember the exact name of it, but it's a mounted archer. The mounted archer is going to get real wacky because that's when she'll get bow range +2 instead of +1, combined with Cavalry's
The
ability
move
to not only
twice or
have
whatever it is.
really high movement, but they can move again if they have leftover movement after attacking. So she can move into range, shoot someone, and then move back out of range.
Yep. That was what you were saying as far as like the making up for like shooting across the map is move in, shoot, then move back out.
Yes. Dorothea is our one who will get the access to shoot up things across the map when she gets. I don't remember exactly what. It might be A class reason. She might be very, very close to hitting that point, and then she gets. I believe she actually does get Meteor. She gets either Meteor or Bolting, one of the two, and that lets her hit things across the map. Which
Okay.
is that, and we're gonna make her our dancer also, so she's really useful. Petra is currently our Pegasus Knight. Her main job right now is to back up Edelgard, because she can fly also, so she's the only other person who can follow Edelgard wherever she goes.
Okay.
Oh, also, Edelgard has the Chalice of Beginnings equipped. It allows her to counterattack from any range, and it nullifies effectiveness. How do Digimen? Welcome to the stream. So what that means is flying units are normally super weak to bows and wind magic. That doesn't bother her.
Okay. So it's basically what do I want to say?
It neutralizes type effectiveness.
Oh no. Storm said he will not be here. He's not feeling well.
Oh no! Get better soon, Storm.
Yeah, get better soon, buddy.
Right, and then the last active member on our team right now is Lysithia, who's currently in the priest class, just to get
Nuke
that
Scythia.
class dealt with and get the sub abilities from it. Um,
Nuke Scythia?
yeah, Nuke Scythia. You've seen the memes.
Yeah.
Chat has spat memes at us enough times.
The other ones I don't really recognize all that much.
That's
I
because we
mean,
don't use them, so, like, Flane was a plot character, but if I remember correctly, the plot route we're going with is, she's going to leave us. Like, we can't keep her.
oh, well, that's
Shim,
tragic.
Shamir's one of the actual knights that we recruited, and as a merchant we recruited. Yuri, Balthus, and Happy are all the DLC students. Which we don't care about because nothing has and none of them have anything that really separates them from the others. In the DLC, they all have the DLC classes to start with, so they're very useful. But because we
Is
can
there any like
access,
interesting storyline there or what?
uh, personally, I don't care for it. I don't like. It's okay, but it's not anywhere near as interesting as the main game.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Right, now the important thing is we need to remember what we were doing, and well, there's the answer. We were probably about to go throw hands. Because we do need to do a little bit of side questing. We'll have one more week to clear everything up next week. Alright, so we're going to do paralogs just because those always give extra loot that the auxiliary battles don't. You can see the paralog versus auxiliary in the mission type.
Grinding by fishing.
Alright.
Uh-oh. I heard something.
What did you hear?
I believe I heard a Remy boy.
You may have heard the jingle jangle, but that could also be patches. They both have
Uh,
jingles and
okay.
jangles.
I see.
There are a number of reasons. One, we don't let the pets in the bedroom when we sleep. So the jingles help us when they've snuck in and hid while we were like doing the kick the pets out of the bedroom thing, and then they hop up on the bed and we hear the jangle like, oh no, there's someone here who's not supposed to be.
Rotten pets.
They're adorable and they're very lovey, but they're also lovey in such a way that it makes it difficult to sleep when they're on the bed.
Yes. Well, pets are adorable because they, they're adorable so we don't murder them when they're bad, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
companionship,
Brother, please wait.
friendship, truly the greatest evolutionary
For the last
advantage.
time, Flame, the answer is no.
We
You
will
are
defeat
departing
them
for the
with
Rhodos coast, are you
friendship
not?
and
I
this
must
gun we
come.
found.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry.
Is his name supposed to be like
Simply
some
to
kind of
fight
like
if I
weird
know you're
Egyptian thing?
But I
No idea.
must.
Sedith and Flame.
Flame sounds like
You're
some
here
kind of
just the right
baked
time.
good.
Surely
I mean, tell me I'm wrong,
appeared at a time of my greatest need.
because I'm not wrong.
She really
My
likes
dear brother
fish.
is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
I was actually thinking about sushi for dinner tonight, but I
Indeed.
did not have time.
The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force.
I have
With this
found
action,
that
they are no
in
longer
general,
merely believers of a different creed.
in order to make
They're a
good
dangerous
homemade
threat
sushi,
that
from
cannot
what
be
I've
ignored.
seen from
We
talking to
cannot
people who can
allow the
actually
holy
eat it,
artifacts enshrined there to
that's
fall into their hands.
there's really no
I
point
too
in not
wish to
just
be of
buying the
use to the
store-bought
church.
sushi.
And I
Yeah, it's
am
expensive
terribly
as shit.
worried about
Yeah.
my brother.
Yeah,
No matter
or
my
more
protests,
specifically restaurant
he will
sushi,
not
if you
allow
can
me
get
to
it.
come. Professor,
Because
this is
the
where you
sushi
can
you can
help.
make at home is
Will you
not
accompany
actually
us
probably
both on
going to
this
be any better.
expedition?
No. In fact, it's most likely going to be
If you
worse,
are there to protect me, my
unless
brother's
you
ears will
develop
be allayed.
substantial
Isn't
talent
that right,
at
brother?
making
I
it.
suppose your
Oh
aid
boy,
would
Volley
indeed
Snake
be
has a
useful.
pork
Yes.
shoulder roast.
I
That
knew
sounds
it.
good.
Please,
That'd be nice
Professor,
if I
will you
liked
join us?
pork.
Wonderful. Let us
I
depart
never
at
eat the
once.
pig because a pig is a cop, or better yet, a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Try to play me out as if my name was Sega.
Look, all I know is I like my food like I like my jokes. Extra
Raw,
cheesy.
crappy,
I mean,
tasteless.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you just have that craving for that.
Revolting.
Sometimes you just want the buttered noodles with the powdered Parmesan shaken into them.
Oh,
And for some people, they're like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And then other people are like, "Oh God, that's the taste of childhood right there."
yeah.
Okay, we are short a party member because it's forcing us to bring Flame, but we also have Sedith, so he can back up Edelgard. Not that she really needs it, but sometimes you just need someone to run interference. Then everyone else is going to go kick everyone else's shit in. Yeah, I think Ferdy will be best if once he gets up the stairs because he's going to be slow in the sand no matter what we do. Sand slows most characters down except mages. Mages have full movement in sand.
Probably because they're not wearing armor.
Yeah, or heavy boots or anything like that. So we actually kind of want to move our mages to the back line. Oh, neat. So apparently the War Cleric counts as enough of a mage that Caspar gets full movement, so it's his time to shine.
Let's go punch some motherfuckers.
Falcon. Lunch. The buttered noodles are great, but they also need meat. So, and Digiman apparently refuses to eat mac and cheese again. Digiman, you disappoint me.
son, I am disappointed.
Also, why? Actually, this brings up an offense I have. Why the fuck do people always bring that shitty mac and cheese that barely has any mac and cheese and is overloaded with pepper when they bring mac and cheese to a cookout? It offends me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean pepper? Like the spice?
Yes, like black pepper. They put they like take a friggin' pepper shaker and shake it real friggin' hard.
I have never encountered
I will
this.
recapture the monument.
Wait, brother.
Okay, do I get to
Guide
control
me
him? Yes I do, which means you get to go right here. And you get to watch Edelgard murder everyone who has threatened your family. Alright.
I feel like there's some joke about, not about, but like involving Kiwi in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out that fast. Something about having an elemental for a wife.
Whip. I think she's only actually ever missed like one shot this whole playthrough.
Well, she's a ninja.
I can improve.
She is not, in fact, a ninja. I don't think we get access to that class in this game.
I'm being deceived. You horrible, horrible person.
Thanks. Let us away.
I kind of like that outfit.
Which one? Oh, Dorothea's? Yeah.
Stay focused. As you wish.
Yeah.
Battle.
Okay, Digimon says he won't eat mac and cheese because he was once so poor that it made up 40% of his diet. It became symbiotic of those hard times.
I get that. That's legit.
I can understand that.
Legit.
My usual shtick for that is I won't eat cheap mac and cheese again. So like I won't eat plain craft dinner. There's a difference between plain craft dinner and craft dinner used as a base to throw a bunch of other stuff into it.
Yes.
And a lot of the mac and cheese we eat is like an actual homemade recipe that Kiwi makes. This guy's just got enough that I'm just gonna hit him with miasma then, since he's not gonna be able to finish the job. We'll get the easy XP. Other guy can't damage him back. Actually, I
You
can't
hit
remember. Did
him.
we get his dark? Oh, we did get him Dark Mage last time. Yay! Oh, I think you missed that also, Whacker. We did kill the Death Knight.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we actually had a whole bet on it because he did still have a chance to crit. That was high enough to be like, do I really want to pick this fight? He did not crit. A couple people lost a few channel points over it,
As expected.
and Edelgard proceeded to smash him into the dirt.
Ah, good.
Yeah, he would
That's
have
why
done.
too tanky.
Indeed, he would have done enough damage if he crit to actually take her out. But if he didn't crit, he wasn't going to take her out. So that's what we rolled the dice on.
You see that?
It was less than 50% though, so it was very well oriented towards he's not going to crit, and we're going to make him take a dirt nap. Soon, Ferdinand, soon.
Is this just a random side mission?
Yeah. It's a paralogue, so it's a side story mission, rather than just a completely randomized mission.
Was inevitable.
Paralogues are side missions oriented towards a specific character, or two characters usually in this one. For
Well, what's the
instance,
story here?
these are people who are trying to kidnap Flame because she has holy blood. Because yeah, that's gonna keep that keeps happening with her.
Well, shit.
She has a particularly rare crest, and then Seteth, her brother, is like, no, none of that.
Well, one would think they would make some attempts, perhaps less, but some attempts to kidnap him as well.
If I'm correct, she inherited the blood through her.
So they're not full brother and sister?
Yes. Also, crests are not 100% guaranteed to pop up
Thanks for helping.
every time.
I see.
So, for instance, yeah, well, does he? Crest of She-Hole. Oh, he has an entirely different crest, doesn't he? Yeah, she has the crest of Sethleann. So they have different crests, and his is less uncommon. In fact, I think... Oh, wait, look at that. Linhardt also has Sethleann. Okay, why isn't Linhardt constantly getting assaulted for his crest?
I don't know.
Ah,
It's a plot.
game. Please tie your mechanics properly to your plot, I swear.
Literally unplayable.
Also, Bully Snake, I just noticed the element of Fruity Foot. No, Kiwi does not care for bubblegum. If there were going to be one flavor that's like her to a T, it would be strawberry. And that's because she loves strawberries and is allergic to them.
Yeah, and that, yeah. Yeah.
Which is one of the most Kiwi things.
Yeah. Normally everyone's like, oh, my wife's the better decision maker. Rale, in your case, bruh.
It depends on the decisions we're talking about.
I mean, the only ones I'm aware of are food related, and yeah.
The Kiwi pity party, I'll me. Oh no, wow, my brain just entirely shut down on what I was going to say. I had something funny to say. Not anymore, apparently.
It is our duty to worship Saint
Error.
We will not allow heretics.
Oh yeah, no, there it is. Kiwi is like the poster child for suffer for your art.
Yeah, and let's. Yeah.
I just heard her through my headset just be like, ow. Called the fuck out. I love you, dear.
Yeah, we should, like, certain things are okay, but, self-induced anaphylaxis is, like, not okay. And yes, I do like her outfit. That's pretty
Quite what I was
form-fitting on her.
Oh, Whacker likes the outfit with a very large cleavage window. Surprise, surprise.
Well, I'm a very simple man, Rale.
Right makes might, right?
Also, for a monk, he's wearing a shit ton of armor.
He's a war monk.
I mean, yeah. Still.
It's not that much armor. He's got like a neck guard, some leather armor.
No, that's...
something to guard his stomach, and some shin guards. And then his gauntlets, which are his actual weapon.
That's a decent amount of armor.
Yeah. So I forgot that this mode was a thing. If you zoom in, you can actually like see them on the battlefield with their support units and such. Edelgard all alone because she needs no support. It's actually because her support unit are all like land units. Hey there, buddies.
Who wants a body massage?
Witness my power.
Now she's almost to the next level of flying, but yeah, we're not saying zoomed in like that. It offends my delicate sensibilities.
No. Did I already ask you if there was a way to permanently stat boost?
Yes, and we do have that. In fact, we've done that a little bit to main character powers.
Powers or stats? I'm talking like int, con, whiz, strength, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we have the ability to boost that.
Okay. Do you do it through items or what?
Yes, it is an item thing.
Okay. Could you farm these items if you so wished?
It all comes down to this.
Ish. Not unlimitedly, but it is possible to get them through the gardening in the school. That's why we do that.
I see. Proof, kids, that you should eat your vegetables.
Indeed. Gotta get those sweet, sweet stat boosts, bro.
I still think the horses look ridiculous.
And the priest goes down.
It's the very definition of fly me closer, I want to hit it with my axe.
Brothers, help the remaining priests escape. Be the shield that stops these miscreants.
He has a very silly hat.
He's calling us miscreants, and he's the one trying to kidnap a child.
There will be no escape for you.
I mean... Yeah.
Oh, the priests have started to retreat.
Well, fly closer and hit them with your axe.
Whip.
You killed a nun!
She was a priest. Also, she was an evil priest who was trying to kidnap a child.
She was a nun!
Oh, I was having none of her bullshit.
That was good. Actually, that was terrible. Man.
Oh, by the way, today's dad joke, everybody. Here it comes.
Wait. We need yesterdays. You didn't do yesterdays.
Yes, I did. You just weren't paying attention. Dad,
No,
I
you
really
did-
want to play the guitar really badly. Well, anyone can play the guitar really badly. Playing it well is what takes practice.
You did not say that yesterday.
I totally said that yesterday.
No, you totally did
Yes,
not.
I did.
No,
I
you did
distinctly
not.
remember reading it because I don't care for that one. Anywho, today's dad joke, also hello pistol, but today's dad joke, speaking of dads, sometimes I just can't stand bad jokes. Maybe I should try sitting on them. Alright, I actually... We won't be able to do it with this map because the sand just makes life too difficult.
Can you
But-
not walk in the water, like in ground units, not walk in the water, or are they just super slow?
They can walk in shallow water. Here, let me
Great help.
get back to the map and I'll show you. Doot. So, yeah, terrain that hinders movement. So yes, they could walk through this, but it would hinder everyone's movement. And then some of it is navigable only by flyers. So it's sea and then shoals.
I see.
That's part of the reason flyers are so useful.
I see, Rale.
Nice, 10 out of 10, top kick.
Such a smart ass. Oh,
Hey, look. This booty don't stop, and that means I can't stop being a smartass.
it's about to get clapped here. Ninja! So when they counterattack, do they counterattack at full strength, or is it like half strength kind of thing?
They counter at full strength. It's not really a counter. Entering into combat is like there's this sort of certain amount of combat of them trading blows, and how many attacks you get is dependent on your speed stat. There are some weapons in some games that allow you to stop the enemy from countering attack, or let you counter attack before the enemy gets to do their attack. So if they attack you, you still get to attack first.
Yeah, preemptive or whatever.
Yeah, the attacker just gets to go first, is really all it is. Your main character powers isn't going to get to do a damn thing this fight.
The goddess protects us. We will
Well, at
never
least
yield to the
Zipperhead's
likes of
doing
you.
something.
Oh yeah, then he's doing work. He doesn't have the movement debuff from the sand, so allows him to cover ground, get in close with a mage, and punch them in their stupid face.
Did we not bring Nuke Scythia on this mission?
Goddess.
Oh shoot, no we didn't, but like I said, we lost some of our slots for Flane and Sethith. We also didn't have Petra, our flying pony lady.
We are now going to refer to her as Flan from here on out because her name means pastry.
I've got many skills, you know.
The field artillery mage is Dorothea, or it will be when she gets more magic skill. Because you learn new spells by having higher magic skill. And she's, I'm pretty sure, very close to being at the next level.
So the whole point of this mission was to murder the kidnappers.
Yes.
That's great. Murder accomplished. Well done.
Your assistance is most
Also,
appreciated.
field artillery
I
mages
can
just
only
makes
hope
me
that
think
the
of
Western
Tanya the
Church will now
Evil.
see reason
And
and
I
abandon
can't
this
wait
fight.
for season 2!
But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifact.
Makes you think of what?
We cannot risk him
Tanya
falling into
the
their
Evil.
hands.
You would actually probably like it.
What is
I
this?
will entrust them to.
So Tanya the Evil is an anime
I must
about
confess,
this
despite
Japanese
the stipulation,
higher-up salaryman
it was a pleasure to
who
return here.
is kind
This
of a
coast
dick.
has a certain sentimental
He's very
significance
much,
to
if
my
you don't
sister
do
and
your
me.
job, I will fucking fire you, and I will not feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
This
he
stone
fires
monument
this
is
dude,
not merely here to
and
commemorate
then
Saint
later
Evil.
on he's on his way home, and this dude
It is
comes
also
and
the
pushes
grave
him
of
out
my
in front of a
wife.
train. And
Okay.
right before the
My
train
sister
hits
Maria.
him,
Finally,
time
we will find
pauses,
peace.
and God doesn't so much appear as you sort of just hear his voice everywhere. And he's just like, oh my god, why am I even still bothering with this? Humans don't even believe in me anymore. And so the salaryman sasses God for being terrible management. And so
Oh.
God is like, okay, bet. And isekais Mr. Salaryman into World War One, or it's Europe during World War, right before World War One. In the body of a starving orphan girl who's very small, and sets it up to where
Yeah.
phenomenal magical power when she prays to God. Now you'd think that and this is Tanya. You'd think lots of people like, oh, Tanya would go ahead and be like, okay, well, I'll start praying to this God since he's giving me this power. No, she's like, nope, we're gonna find a way to kill God out of spite.
Okie
She doesn't.
dokie.
She even refuses him to call him God. She calls him Bean X.
Okay.
And it's just her being like, and she is like the commander from hell. Like, she's
So-
training a bunch of new troops. She's training a special magic unit, because not everyone can use magic effectively. So she's training a special magic unit that includes artillery mages. And essentially treat mages as being used like the Air Force in this, because they can fly. And she's training them, and part of the way she trains them is she has the area that they're training on a mountain climb shelled.
Okay.
She just like, and she's not even there for the shelling. She just flies up and is like, okay, kids, the shelling's happening in 15 minutes. Dig your murder holes.
So, I mean, okay. I'm willing to give this a shot, but one thing you have to understand is I am not, I am not like supremely uncomfortable around this like Tex is, but my brain can only handle so much like fucking weird
My late wife and
It's
her
over
mostly
a
husband
not.
certain
were the same
It's
person.
mostly not weird. She's actually like terrifying.
rail. Everything you just described was fucking weird. So,
It's
but
really
again,
not in context. It's one of those things that's it makes way
context
more sense when you watch it.
is irrelevant. But my point stands. I'm willing to potentially give this a shot.
Okay, so here's the plot thing I almost dropped. Sedith is actually Flane's dad, not her brother. The bloodline
Oh,
came through her mother.
well, that changes things.
That's why he's so weird about her dating people, because it's his little girl.
I mean, that's legit.
Yeah. Yeah, and as Bully Snake points out, Tanya the Evil, Tanya is the best, most ruthless strategist, because she comes from being a ruthless Japanese business person. And Bully Snake, it's not that she hates her superiors because they don't see her brilliance. Lots of them do. The problem is at least one of them is very much aware that she is a psychopath. And it's like, we cannot give the little girl too much power, so I have to do everything in my power to make sure she doesn't get into higher management. But yeah,
God.
two major things that she does, or actually one that's not really a spoiler, so I'll drop this one. There's a point where they're about to bombard this factory, but the factory has civilian workers, and attacking civilians is against the rules of war. So she puts on the cutesy lolly voice and does the large announcement like, we are about to bomb this place. If you don't leave, you will die. Like the legal warning that they're supposed to give, but none of them believe it because it's the lolly voice saying it. It's the little girl is in the cutesy voice. And then they die because she wasn't lying.
Okay,
Due to certain circumstances,
we can
more
discuss
convenient
this
for us to
later.
ask
Again,
witness
there's
to
only
protect the
so
family.
much like fucking
There
weird
are
that my
many who
brain
would
can
seek
handle
to
at
harm
once.
Flame
The
due
show's
to the
only
unique
like 12
blood she
episodes. I
bears.
don't recommend long form
Falsifying
anime
her
to people
identity is
because I know
necessary
how
to
much of a pain in the
conceal her
ass
from
it can
such
be to
individuals.
watch something that
Mercifully,
someone
I
else
happen to
recommends
look
to you.
quite young
The
for
show
my
is
age.
entirely
We
self-contained
make
within
rather
those 12
convincing
episodes. It did
siblings, do we
eventually get a
not?
movie, and it is getting a season 2 that I'm very hyped for, but you don't need to watch them.
Great.
Mother loved the coast so much. She
Ugh.
and I came here together
Ugh.
often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. Doing no small part to Mother.
So that's why
I
she
still
loves
come here to
fish,
fish
because
from
she
time
used
to
to go
time,
fishing with her
using
mom.
the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how
I mean,
deeply
fish
I
is
appreciate
pretty
those years,
tasty.
and how I
I know,
cannot turn
but
back the
unfortunately
clock,
for
Father.
me,
We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
You kind
You're
of
right.
live almost at like
That is
one of
what
the
she always
farthest
said, isn't it?
points in the U.S.
Dwell too
from.
much on the past, and you may
Fish.
actually
It's
I'm
just
fairly close to to a very large river.
Come then.
Yeah, the
Let us
Missouri
Yeah,
River.
return.
I
So
know.
I could fish
I
that.
know.
The problem is,
I'm with you.
I have an allergy
I
to
shall bring
basically
flowers again
everything
for
that
you
comes
next
out of
time.
the ocean, so I'll eat it, and I'll like it, and then 30 minutes later I'll be throwing it up.
Okay, I thought I was talking to Rale, not Kiwi.
Okay, so we got... I'm pretty sure
So,
those are both legendary items.
did part of your marriage vows include I will always stick you with an EpiPen when you make poor food choices and give yourself anaphylaxis?
Okay, so I don't have to have an EpiPen because my body is just like full reject and yeets it out. Okay, real quick, we need to see what those items were. Also, Senpai needs to use this carrot. Speed +1. Boop. Okay, so Crest of She-Hole that restores HP every turn. That's pretty good. I don't know who we have that has the Crest of She-Hole.
Didn't you just say that was Blaine and...
Her dad had it, I'm pretty sure. Boop, boop. Oh! Convenient! Ferdy has that crest. So,
Good job, Ferd.
we're gonna give him... Oh, he can't even use it yet. Dang.
Ferd.
It requires Lance skill of A. Stored for now. Alright. The other ones was Sethlehan, which is Lindhart. Did we just get him a healing staff and then immediately get him a better staff?
I don't know, did you?
Yes, we did. Magic attack range +1 and it restores his HP every turn. Yeah, that'll do.
That sounds great.
Boop. Yee. Alright, now then. Quick thing. Boop, boop, boop. Lysithea can't actually use 11 sword yet, right? Yeah, no, not yet. Eventually. When she gets to see in swords.
Gotta do better than be a C student.
To be fair, her other abilities are all, like, way stronger. Alright. Right, we can do Balthus and Happy, or Yuri and Constance.
Let's do Happy. Because
Okay.
Happy is a silly name.
It's H-A-P-I.
I know, it's still a silly name.
Come along if you feel like a room without...
Hey, pal, any idea where Happy is? Right. This is bad. Real bad.
I'm a manly man.
It's nothing. Ugh. Okay, fine. If you insist, I'll tell you what's happened. Thing is, a box was delivered yesterday, filled with pricey ones for bedding. Happy loves a good nap, so she.
Look how
climbed
dang
on in.
shiny his abs
She and the
are.
box are nowhere to be found.
I mean, he
I
probably
checked
waxes
my
them.
merchant contacts. Turns out it was taken to Enbar to be sold on the black market. You
I
catch
mean, to
what
be
I'm throwing,
fair, if
yeah?
I had abs like
Happy
that,
was
I'd
the
probably
best
do
in
the
thing
same
when
thing.
it was
Right? Yeah, like I have the assets. I will show them to everybody. Everybody deserves to see this beautiful sight. I am a gift to mankind.
Yes. I mean,
Thanks.
I've got
I
a
mean,
six-pack.
That's happy for you.
It's out in the
She runs like
refrigerator
clockwork, that
downstairs.
one. Goes to bed at sunset and won't wake up until
I mean, if that's the case, I
sunrise.
have a 12-pack.
If we don't go and find her, something terrible could happen. One sigh and a demonic beast could come barreling through town. Right. Way I see it. I have no choice but to rush off and rescue her. You in? Knew I could count on you. Let's get to it. Finally, we're here. Now, where's Happy? We've got to find her before that box is sold. Let's split up and search the town.
Okay, Freddy.
I know! Where in the hell could she... Gah!
I can't believe you, Bee. Well, I can, but that doesn't make me any less angry.
She does not look
Whoa,
like a very
easy there.
happy
I have a good
individual,
reason. Trust
despite
me.
her name.
Don't even try to weasel your way out of this.
I don't remember
You're
exactly
the
how she does
worst.
it, but she can summon monsters. Not control monsters, but summon them to her location.
So pretty much like that one episode of
You don't even know what I did yet.
the BPL playing Shadowrun with Goat DMing, and they summoned Gorefield in Rio de Janeiro that one time.
I got a tip off that an item was being sold on the black market.
You know
today.
what I'm
Not
talking
just
about.
any item.
Actually,
course.
don't know that one.
There you are.
Really?
Dare you
Yep.
interfere with our business?
Did you not listen to that series?
No idea what
I
you
have
got
not
yourself
listened to the
into.
Shadowrun one, no.
You're finished.
Oh God, you
Continue
need to do
story time
that.
later. First, I'll need your
You
help clearing out
need
these
to do
thugs.
that. That is where Mike utters my absolute favorite line I have
Thank
ever
you
heard
so
come out of
much.
his mouth.
I am
And for
grateful.
reference, you know Tex's real, like, big,
I
like,
have
deep
gratitude.
laugh, not just ha ha, but like
Yeah.
where he almost can't breathe for a few minutes kind of thing.
Yeah.
This got that laugh out of Tex.
Okay,
thank
what
you.
was the line?
I'm not telling you. I'm
God
gonna
Dang
make
it,
you watch.
Whacker, how dare you?
How dare?
You come into my house.
Actually, technically, this is Storm's house. And
Right,
he's sick.
so main character, Balthus and Happy are all over here. We do not want Flane on our team right now.
We would like Nuke Scythia.
We're getting Bernadetta.
Oh, well, Bernie too.
And we will make...
Also, fun fact, Bernie is the name of my sister's cat.
Nice. And Dorothy can team up with Lysithia. Yeah! That'll get them a little bit of XP. Oh god, I forgot how low level these two are. This is going to be a rough fight. Just by virtue of those two being such low level.
Well, good. You gotta work for it.
Yep. Alright. Hands equals throne.
We got what we came for. With this,
He
my
looks like a
sweet daughter will
Dingledorf.
finally.
Yes, the young mistress will finally be
That's
safe
a
again.
nice hat
Let's
you got
return
there,
home
sweetie.
at once. But first, oh dear, it seems some thieves are causing trouble in town.
Thieves! Goddess, no! We must.
There's just one thing you need to. If you see anyone with something that looks like a hero, you already
So,
know
who
this,
all's
but it would
deployed?
get real
Everybody,
bad.
including these two?
Wait a second. How did a hero's relic end up being sold?
What's up?
So, everybody's deployed, including these two?
Not everybody. Oh, this guy's got... Oh, lovely. He's got a hero's relic. Here, does he have the crest? He does not have the crest. Alright, kids, who's willing to bet the cash money that Baron Oaks here is going to turn into a monster the second he tries to use those gauntlets?
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That sounds pretty fun. I mean, not for him, but...
Shoot, I don't remember which one he's supposed to use, so we'll keep going with Lance for now. Because he does need to be able to use his legendary Lance.
You should be honored.
You should be honored. It was me who pushed your crap in.
As you wish.
Nope. That's that. Oh, Fire Orb. He can use range magic with that. Oh, look at all these dudes who are surrounding Edelgard.
I will prevail.
Well,
That's
it's
my
convenient for her. She can just attack in any direction.
So I start blasting.
I bet that was a shocking experience.
Hey, friendos.
Failure is not an option.
Yeah,
still
that'll be
can't-
flying.
My efforts
Alert stance.
I still can't believe you said hi to the Leo friend of whatever. the
Friend
hell.
of loons. Friend
That
of
was-
loons.
Horrible.
Alright, Bernie can go over here and murder this guy so he's not a problem with her getting flanked. Whip, dead. One shot, one kill. Also a level up. And a decent level up.
You know what happened to that guy?
What?
He felt the
Stay
burn.
focused.
Haha. Let's see, do we want to hit... Yeah, screw it.
No hesitation.
Sword of the Creator time. Main character powers activate.
Should I have held back?
Get whip sorted. We Soul Calibur in this.
Let me at it.
That means Balthus can go here, and Happy
Yep.
can go here, and now those two don't have to worry about getting attacked because they're hiding behind Senpai.
Put me in there.
Put me in, coach. Oh god, that really is Casper's energy. Casper has put me in, coach energy.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Right?
No one makes it past me.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Edelgard can move across any terrain, can counterattack at any range, is immune to type effectiveness, hits like a freight train, and has enough HP and defenses to basically tank whatever.
Now you know
Need
your
you
limits.
any more proof? Best waifu.
110% broken, and not the most Well, I guess with the movement, arguably. So there's a similar character named Hector, who's in the Fire Emblem: The Blazing Blade. He is equally broken with the caveat that he can't change classes to a class that ignores terrain. But he is actually, if anything, more beefy than Edelgard is. He is quite literally capable, if you level him up all the way, of one-shotting the final boss in that game.
Wait,
He's a pain in the butt to level up because the game tricks you with him into thinking he's not as good as he is. Because while he always hits hard, he's very slow and not very accurate early game because he's an axe user, and that's the trait of axes, is they're slow and inaccurate, but they hit hard. By the time he gets higher up in level, accuracy ceases to become a problem for him, and then everything dies that he decides wants to get near.
quote, and then everything dies.
In fact, that game is actually coming to the Switch Plus, the Switch Online Plus Nintendo Plus expansion pass. Includes Game Boy Advance games, and that one's coming. It was just announced, literally 2 days ago. Kill the axe user because he's actually a threat to her. Bzz.
Note for the purposes of the stream, we are not, in fact, paid or shills for Nintendo. However, Rale is an exceptional fanboy.
Look, Nintendo is a very large portion of my childhood, and
Yeah, mine
at
too.
least 4 of my top 5 games of all time are all Nintendo games.
I don't know about that, but it is a part of my childhood.
I know Nintendo has my childhood in a vice grip, and it's not a vice grip by the throat. It's a vice grip by the balls.
Nintendo, family-friendly gaming. It's got me by the balls. Actually, it's more like, it's got me by the balls.
Get the crit. You can do it. I believe in you, Hubert. Nope. Hubert has failed us.
Hubert.
Finish the job, Ferdy. I need a hero!
The mark of nobility.
Then go back over here so these brawlers will try to pick a fight with you and die terribly. There we go. Linhardt can take down the armor dude here.
I cast Murder.
He has been given the embrace of Zorg. Zero damage, one hit.
You know what that's?
Your defeat
Oh
was
God,
inevitable.
do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? Oh,
What?
Let me see. Let's see.
That'll do.
That was nothing.
So these grapplers attack him twice because they are fast enough to do that, but they can't do any damage to Ferdy. Because he's now beefy enough to realize his dream of actually being competitive with Edelgard. Okay, everything's dead over here. Main character Powers needs to go
Congratulations,
fight the boss.
You can now face tank things.
Alright, Hubert. You're being fed.
How humiliating.
Wonk.
This was beneath me.
See, he still has enough movement to be able to go up here and get this extra XP. Right.
Are you like actually looking at your handheld, or are you just, or are you like watching this on the TV or monitor, and you've got the?
So I have a capture card that basically allows me to stream my Twitch to OBS, and then I watch my OBS screen to play the games.
Right. So, are you playing on the handheld or just?
No, I
using
have
the-
a Pro controller that I'm using. It's
Okay.
so the Switch has handheld and TV mode. It's currently in TV mode. It's in
That's
its
what I'm
dock,
asking.
but its dock is hooked up rather than to a TV. It's hooked up to the capture card, which then translates that into a USB 3.0 input for the computer, and then the computer streams it to OBS, and then I stream OBS to Twitch.
Miracles.
So I actually originally got the capture card not for streaming, but because I wanted to be able to play my Switch in my office comfortably. But I didn't want to have to bring a TV into my office to be able to play in TV mode. The Switch has higher performance in TV mode because it's not having to display graphics and all that, so it can focus more of its power on... Sorry, it's not having to run its own monitor, so it can focus more of its power onto the glory of whatever graphics and runtime it is. It's spooky computer shenanigan stuff. I just know it runs better in that mode. But it's also just very comfortable to be able to sit in my office chair and just play it on my computer, because then I can also throw up YouTube or something whenever I'm playing Switch games.
I'm surprised.
Pretty will be able to get back out.
Did we
Oh, pretty
figure
soon.
out why Dorothea does not like Ferdy?
Not yet. There we go. That'll do that. That is a dope wizard hat, though. Now it's a dead wizard hat.
I missed it.
It's like the classic pointed wizard hat, but it's also got a big feather in it. It's really cool looking. All right. I should probably not keep these two too far away from main character powers, in the case something decides to spawn right next to them and throw hands. So we're gonna bring the crew all the way down rather than just leaving them willy-nilly. The big question is this boss gonna move without me engaging him first?
Should I have held back?
Well, bring Bernie in range and start treating his face like a pincushion.
We actually want to use main character powers for this, and the reason we want to use Senpai-kun is because if Senpai gets MVP, everybody gets a 50% motivation boost. And look at me, I can see the future.
Gotta pay the toll.
Boss guy's the one who's gonna go all like Roid Rage because he doesn't have a crest, right?
Yes, probably, more than likely.
You didn't give it your all.
Poor decisions are about to be made.
Probably. Hopefully not mine. There we go.
Each battle, a chance to grow. Back to the fray.
Big heal.
Look at all these people making poor life choices.
I mean, you can assist them by hastening their dirt
They're fighting
naps.
back. Don't let them get away.
You know?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said you can assist them by hastening their dirt naps.
Indeed. Snap time, children.
And by nap time, we mean murder.
That really helped.
Oh, goody.
You should be honored.
I have an axe.
Gotta ask them a question, you know?
Axe. Apply directly to face.
I'd rather be napping.
You can't stop me.
Oh no. She already does more damage than he has HP. 138. Well, he's... Oh yeah, I forgot. She's got Lysithia as a backup right now, so that's further boosting her magic attack, I'm pretty sure.
I believe that was a boop of the snoot.
Oh no, that's just her own base value in Black Tome Fair. That's all her.
Definite booping of shit.
Oh, and another
Yeah.
one. Doot 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 doot. Whip 96.
I was dead.
Lay
I
boop.
can't wait to challenge you.
Oh, there we go.
I'm shocked you made it easy.
Yay.
This is hard.
Hubert casts Rave.
Alrighty then. Oh good, that'll put him in range. We want main character to kill as many people as possible in order to get that MVP status.
Well, then, sounds to me like you should commence with murder.
Yep, no, we needed to get him within range to where these guys are going to come out. They're going to pick a fight with him. They're going to die. They're going to die terribly. It's the difference between just being stabbed and being split in twain in a single strike. One of these things is not like the other.
How badly would you like to die?
Should I have held back?
I really wish she already had that Dorothea already had access to the dancer, but oh well. Provide more healing.
I thank you.
I know it seems dumb, but he's 11 points off of getting the next level of healing magic skill. It is important.
Yeah.
Sure, there's not a lot of people really guarding the boss, but we only really need one. Nope, no one else needs healing, so...
Can you heal somebody even if they're at full health?
Unfortunately, no. They have to have taken at least 1 damage. Fun fact, usually a cheap way to do that is leveling up will get you 1 damage. So you just have your healers follow around your beefy units, and even if they don't take damage, it still works. Alright, now, let's see if this dude actually turns into a monster.
Don't come any closer. You do, I will have no choice but to unleash this power upon you. Easy there, buddy. Danger
Okay,
lies
Mr.
that
Tree
is
spelled
part of
wrong.
The hero's relic. If you don't have a crest, you'll turn into a hideous monster. You can't scare me. No price is too high.
Okay.
My precious daughter. I harbor no ill will. All I ask for is
Decisions
forgiveness
are about to
for
be
the sake of
made.
my house.
What the hell?
Oh, he's using a gambit, and it missed. The bombs just don't go off. Beautiful. Unfortunate for you, good
Somebody
sir.
light this on fire?
Now, the question is, did we kill him before he managed to turn into a monster, or does killing him cause him to then turn into a monster? Nope, there it is.
Yikes. You weren't kidding.
That's it, alright.
Well, press delete.
Yep. The Forlorn Beast. Got one with wings this time, though. Alright, now to stun it. Also delete a health bot. Really? Oh wait, she's only got a 62% chance to hit. It's because it's got the little barrier up, but with the stun it won't have that anymore. Versus 96. We'll take the 96 shot.
Way to go, burn, burn.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. So Casper's. Oh no. That poor bird.
Nice.
Punch!
Nice.
I don't think she's gonna have the. Nope. Birdie, could you get back within range? You don't have the thing for it. I really need to give him a javelin or a spear or something. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of movement, so it's not going to be able to target our lower level guys, so all's well. It's going to do the wing thing.
Massive damage.
Not really, but
Massive damage.
emotional damage. Assist, heal, birdie.
Thanks.
Emotional damage.
I forgot we had that on Paul. And yep, Senpai can finish the job. Go, Senpai! Birdman down. And there we go. Yeah, everyone gets a motivation boost.
Forgive me, my daughter.
And there was much rejoicing.
Nothing more you can do, pal. At least we got it back. I know I owe you and Happy an apology, so, I'm sorry. Really sorry. Mean that.
I'm sure you had your reasons. When we get back, you better explain what the heck those reasons were.
The answer is he owes a massive amount of debt. And he needed the money. He needed money
So, what's
because
the
he
story
had
with this
none.
hero's relic?
Well, it's not exact.
It's
Nope.
not.
It's a replica, crafted after the War of Heroes. It's a secret family heirloom of sorts, from my mom's village. Somehow, word of it got out recently. As happens with valuable things, it was stolen soon after.
So, when you heard it might be on the black market, you tricked others into helping you steal it by telling them I'd been kidnapped.
You're still mad, yeah? Look, I'm sorry, okay? There, you can go ahead and cheer up now. I only did it because if they turned into monsters, there was a chance
Does not,
I couldn't
please.
take them on my own. Couldn't risk telling you the truth. If the church had caught wind, they'd have taken it for themselves.
How uncharacteristically wise of you, B. So that's why you felt a need for this bizarre scheme.
Oh, and Professor, guess I owe you an apology too. Sorry, shouldn't have done you like that.
I guess if Chatterbox can forgive you,
I'm
then
still not
you're
hurt.
doing it for your family after all. What was up with that noble guy, though? He didn't seem interested in hearing what we had to say.
Yeah, good point. I wonder why he wanted this thing to begin with.
I don't know for certain, but it's likely he wanted that item for his daughter. The man in question is Baron Ox. He is a minor noble from the west of the Empire. His daughter
Was.
Monica went missing last year. She was found only recently.
His daughter
What
Monica
does
is
that
the
have to do
redhead
with the
lady we
relic?
found
The
when we
non-relic,
rescued
I
the
mean.
people.
Word has it
The
that
one who's
Baron
hanging around
Ox
Edelgard
received
a little too much.
proposition. His daughter's safe return in exchange for a hero's relic.
Of course. This whole mess happened because somebody wanted to get their mitts on a relic.
It's possible, but we weren't able to get anything out of Baron Ox. The head of that house died years ago, and the whole family has been a mess ever since. We have no choice but to find another source for that information.
Are you sure you want to return this thing to your village? People might come looking for it.
Good point. I actually got a letter from my mom on the subject. She suggested it would be safer in Garrick Mach. She also said my crest should allow me to use it. She's entrusting it to me. Which is a bad idea, so I'm entrusting it to you, Professor.
I mean, at least he knows what he's about.
Positive. You'll know what to do with it. Give it to me or someone else.
He's
Whatever you
like,
Me?
I've
That's
still
a
got
priceless
my
artifact.
abs.
Sure is.
I
Lose it,
can
and you
grind
won't.
meat with these alone.
I can wash my own clothes on them.
And then I use my arms and T-pose to assert dominance and hang them out to dry. Who needs starch when you can intimidate your clothes into staying pristine?
Oh.
Beautiful. Oh, we're instructing manually. We always instruct manually. Alright, let's see what we were doing.
I'm gonna rub this knowledge right down your face.
Party, I'm pretty sure, needed Lance, so we're gonna focus. No, he only had one. Dang. Oh. Goals is what I was wanting to look at. I'm pretty sure... Pretty sure that he needed lance and armor in order to finish off getting to... But he's also very close to getting riding A, so we're gonna do... Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Boop, noble cause. You're focusing pure into that. You're focusing pure into that. Yes. It looks as good as it can get. So instruct Edelgard.
I recommend you continue beating ass.
Alright. Bernie!
Bernie.
I got
Pretty hard push into that.
it. Thanks for that. I got it.
She's now going to be B plus riding. Yay.
Thanks for the help.
Around with the bows.
Bernie.
Dorothea.
Huh?
Wow.
Whoa.
Ah, but we got the motivation increase off of consoling her, and then she did great the second time around. The recovery.
What? Failure.
I am upset, good sir.
Good.
Okay, and we're out of trainings. Goals, double check. Not goals. Group tasks. Yeah, we've got those two on stable duty, as they should be. Begin the lecture!
Professor,
Nope. Faith and writing skills. We want you to become a Valkyrie. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, the
my
dance.
Sincerest apologies for the wait.
thank you for gathering here on the eve
Uh,
of the highly
okay.
anticipated ball to
This is
bear
how we
witness
unlock the
to
dancer class for
the
whichever character we
Academy-wide
decide
dance competition.
to
Welcome
participate
to
in
the
the dance
White
competition. In
Heron
this case,
Cup.
we've put forth Dorothea.
The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfranc Opera Company,
Manuela Cugarella.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Nevrand.
Why am I even
The
here?
three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each
Bro,
house
why are you
please
strutting
make their
around in
way
that
to the
armor when
stage?
there's no fight?
Because he is a knight and he must wear his
Are
armor
you
proper.
ready to dance?
Alois
And
is
the
very
band
much also
prepared
himbo
to play?
vibes.
Very well. Begin!
And all of a sudden, all three of them start twerking.
Ah, yes, their favorite part, the twerk arena.
Time! That's all, folks. Splendid! All three of you were fantastic.
So whoever you put in, are they gonna win, or do
Hopefully.
you have to have?
Oh my.
Is it random?
No, it's
suppose
based
I
off of
have
charm
no
skill.
Choice, but to vote for the Black Eagle House. Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for the Black Eagle House.
We won.
You are the most original.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner.
And chicken
I will
dinner.
announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Black Eagle House.
I
Yay!
can use this to bolster my singing career.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
She can do the twerking now.
She has obtained the dancer class. Yeah, so how dancers work is they can give people another turn. Dimitri? No, we don't care about Dimitri. We can't recruit him.
There. It's over.
They did a good job.
It's starting to take shape.
Oh no!
Warp.
Okay, so warp is the one that lets him he can teleport units out onto the field. So he can someone's next to him, he can walk up to them and teleport them across the field. You know,
quick
right into the
study.
middle of the units. And there's Meteor.
I finally get it.
Yay.
We will be using this
Oh,
promptly.
we will be abusing this maliciously.
I appreciate your effort.
Yay. Alright, and next up, certifications, because we did get at least one, actually, marketplace. Can we buy any more?
And now, folks, this is the part where Rale spends the next 2.5 hours fishing.
No, we're not going to fish today.
Sorry, just 2 hours, my bad.
Oh, he has access to the Trickster class if he wants.
That looks ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
He looks
it's
like
too
Discount
stupid.
Dracula.
There's a certain amount of stupid I'm willing to put up with in order for a class that's actually useful. Not in this case. I don't care if it can use swords and magic. He gets a custom one later on that lets me do that, so screw them. Okay. Master classes is where it's really going to be at. What does she need? Oh, shoot. Yeah, she just needs to do bow and riding. If either of the, she's already got a 66% chance of passing, and both bow and riding are at B+. So soon. And then she will get bow fair and canto, which are really good. Really, really good. Right, Dorothea. She's gonna have dancer most of the time. Petra doesn't needs to be in master class before she gets access. Master classes unlock at level 30. Just so, actually, let's check. Wyvern Lord, Lance, Axe, and Flying. Okay, so that means Edelgard needs to level up lances. Also flying, but we were already working on that. So noted. For Great Knight, Axe, Heavy Armor, and Riding. So
Ridiculous. Cauldrons.
Yep.
Alright. I need to take a few minute bio break here.
Yeah, no, go
so
take your
it
bio
looks
break.
like you are not doing anything terribly important, so
Yeah,
I
no.
shall do RB.
We're in the case of organization and such. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, he's the only person with his crest. Okay, buy Edelgard a lance. Yep. Actually, we should see if item shop's got anything. Nope, it's just upgraded to the steel shields. Barely anybody's even using those anymore. Replenish the battalions. I think everybody's alright, other than Hubert, because he's in the Dark Mage class. Everybody's already in their advanced classes. Well, in Senpai, but he's a special case. He's our special boy! Gotta remember my buttons again. Because I'm still set on Zelda mode, and that's a rough time.
We did it! I couldn't be...
Awesome.
Professor.
Well,
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me in!
Oh no.
Hmm.
Need something? See you again soon. Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you. I thank you.
thank you.
Hey, you. This is our last occasion to speak. They are thinking I am the follower of...
Right, we're gonna trade some items for some renown. Gotta sell all our stuff for clout. Actually, important question. That's a lot of useful stuff, isn't it? Note for future reference, but not necessary right now. Right now, we want to upgrade statues. Oh God, Becky. My organs. They betray me. If I could work the controller, that would make this a lot more easy. You
need something.
Right.
This one?
More XP bonus.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Yay.
Hello.
Pardon me.
Actually, what we need to do is find the teachers, because we're going to learn some things.
Oh, great. Just great. You're new, but I can't bear.
Right.
I have. This can.
Gehrig Y 995. Every year, a ball. It's a grand once in a life.
Practice yield.
Yee.
I return.
Welcome back. You haven't missed much. I'm deciding which people to train with in order to level up Senpai's skills a little bit. And then we're going to go do the plot mission. And I'm actually glad you're back for this one, because this one's a big one.
Hello there.
What, the mission?
Area with, it was
Yes.
at risk of. Does that surprise you? That's true of the underground holy mausoleum. People call it the.
Oh, there's Buff Mommy.
Maybe Gilbert will be able to give us what we need for training.
Hmm.
This is most upsetting.
There he is.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms.
Nope.
Hey. What's this about the ball? It's an event for.
Nope. Also, if anybody's wondering why I keep hitting wrong buttons, it's because when I'm not playing this, I'm probably playing Tears of the Kingdom. Playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom.
I was at she appeased.
And he doesn't teach anything I need either. So, let's go see if we can't manage to eke out a win on this tournament. No, it's not going to make enough of a difference. Okay. But you know what will make a difference? Yep, not what I meant to do.
Fruit of life. That's pretty fruity, Rale.
Dang it! Why do I keep doing that? Ah!
Are those the stat boosting things?
Yes. Right now, we're going to try to body this because we've got a quest to do so.
You should utterly wreck this person.
The problem is we have a limited number of turns, if I'm correct. Oh, and there's a crit. Okay, I'm pretty sure with a crit we can actually win this.
No hesitation.
With a double crit, for sure we can win this.
Each battle
That was
a
2
chance
crits
to
in a
grow.
row on a 9% chance each.
I guess we could call you a critter then.
Ha. 9% of the time it works every time. Yeah, he can tank 2 hits from this guy. Oh, never mind. He doesn't need to take any hits. What the actual hell? The third one was an 8%.
It's my magnetic personality influencing the innards of your Switch.
Indeed, apparently. Not only did he crit, but he got the health drain ability triggered on the crit, so now he's up to full health without me having to heal him again. This one will be a little more rough. Let's see how it goes.
No hesitation.
What the?
It's over.
What? The?
Should I have held back?
I can't even. Someone please clip this for posterity.
I don't know how to do that.
Crit happens. It's underneath the streaming screen. If you hover over, it's one of the options. There's an option that looks like the little shitter thing of take one.
You get it from the VOD later.
I guess we will. I should have healed. He might still pull it off. Nope. All those crits and I wasted it by forgetting to heal because I was distracted by the crits. Luckily, we could do round 2. Electric Boogaloo. In stores now.
Bart. Yeah, well, now you've wasted all your crits.
Right?
One could say you're critically low on crits.
Each battle.
So you can't use your Uber sword?
Nope. Everybody's using set weapons.
That's bullshit.
What's real bullcrap is this guy gets Thor on. I don't trust it. Get hit with laser. Use healing thing. Finish the job.
Should I have held back?
My decisions are calculated, but damn am I bad at math.
Aren't you a stat major?
Nope, and here's failure. Alright, one more time.
It's kind of bullshit they won't let you use your Uber sword.
Yeah, no, that's part of the reason he's having so much problem. Even without the Uber sword, if he even had a steel sword, he would be dominating this tournament.
Each battle a chance to grow. As expected.
Yeah, this is the one we want to heal next.
No hesitation.
Oh, there we go. The crits return.
Should I have held back?
All right. Up to full. And now we should be able to beat Sylvain this time. Wait, 1 damage? What?
What? Did he use a skill?
He's got some shenaniganery going on. And we lose because suddenly we were doing 1 damage. He's got some kind of... Yeah, he's got a skill or something that buffs his defense whenever he takes too much damage.
Yeah.
I feel gypped.
Yeah. That was bullshit.
Oh, well. That's it for this day.
The ball is tomorrow. I have no worthwhile memories of such events, yet I'm still looking forward to this one.
As am I, in the sense that I look forward to
Ooh, as much as I want to auto-advance this, and then now is a terrible time for it, I actually really just suddenly have to use the bathroom, so... Bio break, everybody! Hydrate before you dihydrate! BRB.
Hail hydrate.
I return.
Hubert has got just the strongest friend zone rage vibes ever.
To be fair, he has friend-zoned himself pretty intentionally.
I will admit, Edelgard is adorable. However, when it comes to elegance on the dance floor, I am superior.
You're not a bad dancer, Ferdy, but you do have some moves that are hard to watch.
You honor me with your kind words. I understand that I am sometimes too dazzling to behold directly.
God damn it,
I'm
Ferdy.
envious of your positive attitude. I also know how to dance, in theory. Maybe I should participate as well.
Not me! You wouldn't catch me dancing at a ball any sooner than you'd catch a fish swimming through the sky!
Well, you do tend to flop around like a fish on the land after all.
Why would you say that? Now I feel like a fish on a skillet.
On a
Oof.
skillet. Never mind.
Speaking of the ball, do we get to pick who we dance with?
I still say sushi sounds good tonight.
A bold subject change. Should Lady Edelgard
Also,
wish-
Dorothea just looks like she is about to burst out of that dress.
With all that I have within me.
Fighting?
I mean, I'm pretty sure
No,
she
that's
does
not
that on
really the
purpose,
point.
knowing what her
I
character's
will
like.
not be as a fish upon the flame.
I mean, I'm not complaining, just
okay.
observing.
Look, you don't catch no fish if you don't cast out your
I have a
line.
proposition. Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery.
who, boy, is she
exactly
fishing?
5 years from today.
Like a class reunion? It's a great idea.
5 years from today will be the Millennium Festival for Garrigmach Monastery. I've heard the magnitude of the festivities will exceed all prior years.
Oh, how exciting! Sounds like a great excuse to come visit our dear professor.
You will be seeing how much growing I have done. You will be pleased, Professor. This idea is good.
Who knows where each of us will be in 5 years' time, or who we will become.
Important plot point.
Still, I have faith that all of us will gather and celebrate our reunion.
That's assuming the professor is still here in 5 years, and not enjoying a cozy early retirement.
Even if that's the case, you will come, won't you? Whether or not you're still teaching here. Don't forget, my teacher. Even if the Millennium Festival should be cancelled, I promise to return here.
The ball. I hope nobody drops it.
I just hope it doesn't crystallize. Okay, some meaning scene.
Running away? I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must
Does
be
the
hard to be
lowly
the
dragon
favorite
want?
teacher at the ball. Poor professor.
Look, she's 700 years old. She knows what goes down.
Was that a joke? I find it hard to tell with you. Just think of all the students begging you to dance. But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance.
She sounds super jelly.
To be fair, we have access to things she doesn't,
I see.
such as a body.
The goddess tower waits for you.
seeing is a screen.
Ah, here you are. Are you waiting for someone?
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the Goddess Tower is like this is where if you meet this person on the night of the dance, you're fated to fall in love and get married. And that's where we are now. So I'm pretty sure the waifu option is this one.
For me? Well, you should have summoned me earlier. Regardless, here I am.
Also, I'm pretty sure it is based off of whichever character who is a marriage option for your senpai has the highest relationship.
Or your senpai.
No, nothing in particular. In fact, that's why I came here. This place, the Goddess Tower, it was special to my parents. My father attended the Officers' Academy himself. A few years after graduating, he was Grand Emperor. One day, during a visit to the monastery, he snuck into the Goddess Tower on a nostalgic whim. And there she was, my mother. She had just enrolled in the academy that very year. They were instantly drawn to each other.
Didn't you say that most of these characters have like fairly dark backstories?
Or so
yes.
the story goes.
I think literally almost all of them.
Yes. Of course, as emperor, my father had already married for political reasons. As the empire demands many heirs, he also had numerous other lovers. In the end, my mother settled for becoming one of his many consorts. But I choose to believe there was genuine love between them. I suppose it's a silly story to cling to.
She had like 9 siblings and they all died.
Yep.
For some reason, I feel compelled to tell you all of these things I have kept hidden.
Remember she told us
can't
about
say
all
the
her
name,
siblings
but it was a
dying.
noble who I met in the kingdom.
They were all locked in the basement.
Okay, I vaguely remember this.
It's your turn
For the
to reveal
purposes
some
of getting them
long-held
to have a
secret.
dual crest like
You can
hers,
share a
she was
story
the
about
only
your
one who
past,
survived.
Or perhaps tell me about your
And she seeks vengeance. She is the knight.
That's really...
You're telling the truth. I can tell. I wasn't even able to make you blush. No, I'm the one who should apologize. It wasn't my intention to pry. I'm just intrigued by you and your mysterious past. You have supposedly always been a mercenary.
Player character really doesn't react terribly strongly to anything, do they?
There is actually a plot reason for that.
There must be plenty of students hoping to talk with you.
It's actually been brought up. The main character's heart doesn't actually beat. All their emotions are stunted. It's actually noted by straight up their father that it's kind of weird that they're starting to emote more the more time they spend with these kids.
Your heart does not
Everyone
work.
is having a delightful
Yes.
time. Will you not dance some more?
And
It is related to the reason the lolly dragon is in our head.
so she's like pumping our blood for us.
No, but it will get explained. Don't worry. I don't want to spoil everything.
Okay.
I am tired.
How dull of you. Had I a
Yeah,
body of
yeah,
gold,
yeah.
oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you, do as you will. Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her? Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing from over there.
Okay.
that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone?
So, Pope Lady knows
There's more.
a song that the Lolly Dragon remembers,
wrote
but doesn't
this
remember
song.
where she remembers it from.
Oh, but how could that be so?
Oh, that she wrote.
If that were true, then
So
how
Pope
could she
Dragon
be
knows a
singing
song
it?
that she sings.
Unless...
Or wrote the song she sings.
Well, if
No.
she's 700 years old.
I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then.
Solstice here is not specifically 700. I don't think we've got a flat age. The 700-year-old lolly is just like the name of the meme, the trope.
Oh. Okay.
I think one of the previous ones might have been 700 years old, and that's where it came from. Right, now for our actual mission. Let us begin.
It's the day after Christmas.
So we're investigating an abandoned chapel in Garrigmach.
We're gonna murder Santa.
There is no war on Christmas. Christmas was the aggressor, and only the skeleton army of Halloween is keeping it at bay.
Captain, where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man?
Elves commit war crimes.
I guess it will have to be you then.
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Captain, thank goodness you're here. There are reports of demonic beasts near the chapel.
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything
Ho
about
ho,
the
how
monastery's
about
walls
you
being
suck
breached.
on my axe
That's
for
why
a
I'm
while?
heading there now to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Have we gotten an explanation yet why he looks nothing like his father?
Someone saw a number
He looks
of
like his mother.
students heading toward the chapel.
Okay.
They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds. Shortly after, demonic
Also,
beasts
Fire
started
Emblem
to
as a
appear,
whole is
one
pretty
after
okay
another.
with making characters not look like their parents, so if it suits them for character design.
Okay.
The students. There's no way those demonic beasts got in from the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students. Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. There's never any damn time. But this is much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That. Stop it.
Spot.
I
No,
thank you.
stop that. Stop that.
Pop.
Stop that.
Thank you.
Alright. Not what we need.
Alright, so what the hell's the mission?
Right, mission is there's monsters, right? In the
Okay.
actual monastery. Like, this is a part of the monastery that's not really used nowadays, but there's monsters, and monsters bad. And there's also students around who need protecting. So we gotta protect the students. Which means we need to slay the monsters. Slay the dragon. You know how you know how it
So
works.
dipshit students are about to get eaten by monsters. Question is, why are you even in there to begin with?
Right. Alright, so that gets Lycithia and Petra back on the active team. We're gonna set Jukins, Shamir. Oh, no one can be assigned her. Alright.
Fuck all y'all.
So, Edelgard's gonna go this way, which means we want Petra to back her up.
So those are like evil Diplodocus.
Yeah, you'll see better when we get up in melee range of them.
It's an evil Diplodocus.
Yeah, that's gonna be as good as we can get right now. Fight!
Round one. Fight.
There really are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel. I'll head that way. The rest of you, Protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
You stupid beast!
I'm in danger!
We got 3 kids to save.
Battle. Stay focused.
That's my cue.
Here. This is kind of underwhelming.
Leave it to me.
Put me in there.
Jean d'Arc for the PlayStation Portable.
What?
Do you have a PSP?
I do have a PSP. It hasn't been used in forever, so I don't know if it actually works anymore, but I have played the Patapon. Pon pon patapon pom pom pom.
God, I was terrible at that. Did you ever play an RPG on that called Jean d'Arc?
I have not. This will stun the little bastard. Oh good, he got B+. Block him from being able to attack the person. Also, I think he won't move this turn since he's stunned. I'm 100% sure, but fairly sure. Middle guard.
I will get the victory.
True. Right, confirm. Okay, he can't move outside of that circle. So we can move the mages and...
Oh, no.
Oop, not what we wanted.
Shoot, yes!
A lot of the reason is that these monsters don't really react to getting hit.
Exorgulation.
Beast.
Oh damn, look at Poppy go.
Scythia.
Yep. There we go.
Oh.
Delete.
The demonic beasts were actually students. How can this be?
Students?
Yep, students got turned into a demonic beast.
So, somebody who didn't have a crest tried to use one of the super magic blender things.
So there are other ways to turn people into demonic beasts, but trying to use a crest weapon is a guaranteed way to do yourself in like that. Good. Be embraced by a sword.
I didn't even enjoy it.
Thank you.
Oh good, they run away once that's done.
Back to the fray.
Luckily, she's in force, so it doesn't have a very good chance to hit. And it's about to be engaged by Edelgard.
Dictable.
That was underwhelming, Dad.
To be fair, it's got its barrier up, so it's resistant to damage.
Yeah, Dad's like
fix
a
that.
super badass Viking. I mean, I feel like meteors should do a lot more damage.
Part of it's, again, that barrier massively decreases the amount of damage they do. Now Bernie happens.
Delete key. Pressed. Wait a minute. Why isn't it dead?
It has multiple health bars. That's okay. Senpai's got this. Delete.
Holy shit.
Triple ones, boys!
Another step.
Wow, amazing. I was so scared.
Alright.
Edelgard.
Yep, but first, Petra. Because Petra can weaken it. And she doesn't have too bad of a chance of getting hit back.
Oh, that's massive damage.
In this case, it's about popping the barrier. Unfortunately, we can't hit it again to... Oh, wait, no, she just popped the whole barrier. Now we bring in Edelgard. And hit it right... Edelgard needs to level up her lances. Oh boy, one more level and she gets access to master classes.
The booping of the snoot.
Well done.
Is it dumb enough to fight? Nope, it's gonna hit both of them. I forgot it could do that. No, Daddy, no!
I don't think Dad's gonna get there in enough time for us to do anything.
Nope, if she tries that, she'll die.
Hey.
It's okay, Edelgard can open them up. There we go, and now she can finish the job. You can do it, Petra!
Show me more. Sorry.
We saved all the kids, except the ones that are already turned into
You
monsters.
saved me. Thank you.
We get an energy drop, an umbral steel. Energy drop increases attack, so it's actually useful.
Okay.
And Heart's motivation is maxed out.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Ramire. Perhaps...
Ramire was a village that was terrorist attacked last mission.
Huh?
With a rage virus, essentially.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. You're just a pathetic old man.
What the fuck?
How dare
She was the one that we rescued after she disappeared for a year.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
What the hell?
Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
What the shit?
Yeah, he teleported and blocked the shot even after we reversed time.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
They killed Dad.
To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
This new emotion called sadness. And it's about to be followed up with a brand new emotion called unyielding rage.
Yeah. Well, shit. So, what's everybody going to do for Father's Day tomorrow?
That is the best timing.
Hands of time was not enough to save his life. He must accept what fate has.
Oh, I swear I didn't plan that on purpose, but oh boy. Oof. I am very much going on with the unyielding rage.
Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been
It's like John Wick, but replace dog with dad.
Your father's diary.
What? Is Senpai gonna, like, suddenly craft guac?
No.
These entries here are from before your birth.
Oh, I don't want to spoil it. I'm really hoping I can get to it. We've got an hour and a half, and we're at a point where I don't really need to spend a lot of time fiddling around.
Day 20 of the horseboat.
Just so you know, I will stick with this as long as I can, but I don't know if I can do a full 4-hour marathon.
That is fine.
The truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth.
This is talking about when Senpai was...
Day 25 of the horsebow moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural.
Oh, is this the story about...
Secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat.
How can you have a pulse without a heartbeat?
Moon. Sonny, I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
So we were born at the church, but our mother died in childbirth. Lady Rhea was the one who delivered the baby and was being weird about it, and with main character not having a heartbeat,
I hope you know
Geralt started getting freaked out about stuff and decided to take his child and leave.
He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's
Yeah,
stead.
this guy is kind of a real dipshit.
Sorry.
Dumb of
This isn't the
ass,
time for
gold
my
of heart.
blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Professor.
Oh, come on.
I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend. He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garrick Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning. Your mother, she was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and
My-
focus only on mending your heart. Understood?
Is that grandma?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
Trust me, things would be very different if Rhea was our grandmother.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon.
What
Where
did
the goddess
the dragon
dwells.
chick? We find that out.
What?
I know why our
Long
fates
ago,
are
The guardian
intertwined.
Saros made an appearance during this
Cliffhanger.
war. She had been
Yeah, no, it
summoned
gets
by
explained.
the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Saros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Wee pop.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Pop.
Stop that.
Wee
Stop that.
pop.
Stop that.
5,000 gold in funding.
You're here again. Professor, you've been crying. So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say. My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on? It's not like you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward. the mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation. But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done.
We've been joined by someone?
Greatest creation.
Oh, Storm Song, are you feeling better?
The defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you
You're
may
cutting
burn
out, dude.
even the gods.
Oh, sorry.
Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are fine. Are you feeling better?
I'm doing okay. Just sort of bleh.
Blandy.
Do you have Ebola?
No, I do not have Ebola.
Is it hantavirus?
No, it's just, if I've had, like, a very stressful week, I can end up getting these really severe migraines.
Oh,
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should not be on here if you don't.
No,
need
I'm feeling
like
better enough now that, that being on here won't be a problem. Just have to keep the noise kind of low.
So, you missed it, but unfortunately Senpai's dad has been deaded.
No.
And I immediately afterwards asked what everybody's doing for Father's Day tomorrow.
It's so mean.
It's too soon.
But no, I thought I'd just stop in for at least a few minutes, see how things
Yes.
were doing.
Yeah. You missed all the plot, and now we're at the beginning of a new month, which means it's time to do Senpai things. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Senpai's just not doing well enough without... Oh, that's a problem. You can't...
No, we're not doing Discount
Yeah,
Dracula.
no, we're not doing Discount Dracula. Screw it. We've got enough extra seals. Let's take a roll on a 35% chance. Do we want to do a poll?
Discount Dracula here. You got a neck not bitten yet? I can fix that for you.
Just fucking do it.
Well, let's do the poll. It'll be fun.
Hey, Digiman. Thank you. I'm glad I'm feeling a bit better, too.
We'll make it a quick one, though. Everybody, you got 1 minute. I'm hitting the button now. Will Senpai pass his test? We have a 35% chance. Are we that lucky? Bet your channel points. Ugh. I have no idea where I got that tune from. I really wish I could find that song.
It sounded like something from a Mario game.
It is not from a Mario game.
I said sounded like, not necessarily was, but yes.
Discount Dracula. I will always take your blood, Garrett. We need Discount Dan to do a Dracula voice and do Discount Dracula.
No,
All
we
right.
need our own discount, Dan.
Did
The
you
votes
guys
are in.
hear Squick's response to my meme the other day?
No, I did
No.
He goes on this rant about what would happen if spiders had lungs.
Oh, I heard
I'm
part
not
of that
setting a
from
very
your
good example.
opening stream thing.
Yeah.
I win.
Prediction over. Unfortunately, it can only take one test.
Nice.
You can able to go for... No, it's still only 7%. All right.
I won 1,500 and yay.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you. While it would be ridiculous to not feel...
And now becomes the loop again. The real problem is that Senpai in this mode handles like a potato.
Scale of 1 to Senpai, he is potato.
I just remembered something. You can name the personas in Persona 5, right? Like you can nickname them?
You can name specific ones, yes. Unless it's one of the main character ones.
Can you nickname like the super ones that you can get later on through abusing the systems?
Only if they're not a what's it called? There are certain ones that basically have like named character status.
Yeah.
So like you couldn't rename, say, Arsene or Loki, but you could rename, say, the Mothman when you get him.
So, can you rename Senpai's most powerful persona?
No, because his most powerful two are specific characters.
It is
Plot
a shame
relevant.
what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. Leave some flowers on his grave.
Because due to the royal expansion, everyone has actually 2 final forms.
Oh, lovely. Final form plus Ultra.
Gaiden.
Yes. Final form plus Ultra Gaiden. Yes, Blue Snake, it's same for me. Twitch is getting
Real good
feisty about that.
Yeah, Twitch is real good at throwing hands with ad blocker.
It's probably because the ads are not injected at the same point in the process. I think they inject their ads at the source.
I'm so sorry. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. Losing someone dear to you. Well, that said...
Oh no. Professor. Thank you.
Poor key card. The run through.
So how are you doing, Whacker?
I am old and tired.
I think what we need to do is jump up and down on your lap. Boingy, 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 boingy.
He would die.
True. My mass is quite immense.
Yeah,
and
no.
mighty.
I switched from a job where I was very active to a job where I'm sitting in my office chair all day and have not unfucked my diet yet. So.
So, in the chat where I declared that I am God and I require waffles and ice cream, I think it was. And somebody bachowed me for the waffles. I did not think of this until just now, Storm, but I bid your sexy-sized ass.
I am not returning.
Very well. Let the bechowl of gods begin. Let my ass waffle them into eternity.
Professor, see the light in your eyes again as a gift, as you know.
Who am I waffling with my ass?
And you're gonna waffle stomp them?
Well, it's gonna look more like a hip drop that Yoshi does in the Smash Brother games.
It doesn't matter. Your sexy is going to annihilate anything.
Yes.
I win. I'm declaring preemptive victory.
Yeah.
My ass slays, and I don't even have to touch anybody.
Yes, ass slay. I regret that came out of my mouth.
I walk by and there's jingle bells going on.
A donkey donkey.
What a horrible day to have ears.
That's become like our new favorite saying around here, isn't it?
Yes. Are you doing anything special for Papa Storm tomorrow?
Yes. We are going to go golfing, actually.
Oh, really?
He's big into golfing, and I like hitting things.
I heard you. I knew him. He was always so.
Best advice, just kill it.
Yep.
I heard you. I knew him. He was always.
Take out your one wood and kill it.
Yes.
Also, I did share with Gordon the Aux theme and praised his vocal and head banging on desk ability. He seemed to enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Time for a request.
That is a very silly helmet.
Look, it's an ancient church that's been around for almost
It's
1,000
a
years.
silly ass helmet.
I'm sure you don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate, yes,
They get
So
ornate with stuff.
Yes.
I haven't lost it, but even while
So
you're standing
what?
still.
Oh, I've installed
no one here
Attila Total War again and have been playing through that.
Oh
I
no.
forgot how delightful it is to, you know, rain medieval hellfire down upon people.
Professor, she
Are you hoarding or are you civilized Romaning?
I am playing the Ostrogoths, so hoarding at the moment.
Ah, very good.
Because there's nothing like German Christians fresh off their paganism trying to not be bad people.
What do you think, Professor?
Better Ostrogoths
I
than
mean-
Woostergoths.
I agree.
Rale,
You wound me.
If danger, I hope that all the students and professors will.
so I was gonna say, yeah, Storm. Little Arianism never hurt anybody, you know.
Okay, so for the audience, that's not what the Arianism you think
Oh,
he's
yeah,
talking
shit.
about.
Yeah.
The Arian Church was a specific division of the church named for the Bishop Arius.
Yeah,
Not
spelled Arias. My bad. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, no, it's okay. I know what you meant.
It's one of those things you really need to context that.
Yeah.
That's how I got there. If you need help with anything.
It's basically a form of Christianity that much more appealed at the time to the previously pagan Germans. That
Well,
namely
really, all of the Northern European
Yeah.
pagans that were converting that needed some level of transition from their ancient, pagan religions to
a more Romanized sort of religion.
legally distinct Judaism that was now becoming Christianity that was forming its own identity at the time. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Much bridging of that gap was required.
Yes. And so, yeah, a lot of the time, like, if you wanted to describe it, it was a lot more like... You had the Gnostics, who were a sect later considered heretical within the Christian faith, who were... They were of the opinion that Christ was entirely divine, as opposed to the Orthodox opinion that he was fully divine and fully man. The Aryan faith was more of the opinion that he was fully man, but was still God's son, so it was like... They were kind of much more grounded in the difficulties of living in, Northern Europe in that time period.
It's basically dick waving over dogma was what it was.
Also, response to, Huns. Suddenly Huns everywhere. Well, them and the
honey,
He has memed us. He has memed us hard, senpai.
Is there a way we could get like a remote mute installed?
Possibly.
I thought I was dead.
Bernie, 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 Bernie.
Bernie versus Claude.
Heal, please.
Yeah. Flip, potato chip.
Bernie, 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 Bernie.
Absolutely styled on.
Also, you were not around for this storm, but Bernie also happens to be the name of my sister's cat. It really is a shame you can't recruit Kilda.
I mean, she's just discount Edelgard. She wouldn't really end up doing anything.
Well, except, like killing things. Pet that dog. Pet it. Go back and pet that dog. Rale.
The demand has been made.
Go pet the dog.
That's a dad's spanking voice right there. Like, if you don't comply, your bottom's in for it.
Oh, that's a good boy.
Yay!
Oh, that's a good boy. Good.
Digi, why?
Digi spelled it.
I've sunk when something like that.
You wound us.
Sir Gerald must have been.
Well, I'm going to do something completely original and that no German has ever thought of before. It's time to sack Constantinople.
What? Nobody's ever done that. Like Crusaders and other things. Nobody's done that.
Well, at this point in history, they might not have yet, so...
Oh, we have not had the kazoo war yet tonight.
Istanbul.
Anyway.
Thank you. So
Constantinople.
Back to Constantinople. You can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople.
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything
business
we
but
might
the
find useful. There
turds.
is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. Still, it appears... There you go again with that stern...
Also, Storm, you should reinstall Rome 1 Total War and play as... wasn't it Armenia who got the cataphract horse archers?
Not just Armenia, but yes. Well,
No.
if it's Rome, then it's Pontus that gets them.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Armenia that got the cataphract horse. I mean, there's two different kinds. There's general horse archers, and then there's the cataphract ones. I'm pretty sure it was Armenia.
Yeah.
Which was basically the I win button.
Well, yeah. It's also, if you're not careful, the I crashed my economy button.
Well, I mean, true.
Excuse me. Not just Tomas. We can't be sure. Who are these people? Professor. Oh, goddess, when the cold receive them into your... That's a morning scripture. I pray that Gerald... Hey!
Is he a student?
More like an orphan who helps around, does chores and stuff.
Okay.
He's the help.
I'd like to thank the little people.
Professor, let me sing for you.
I'll keep my voice.
Yeah, without them, I wouldn't have anyone to kick across the room. I'm done.
You see, when a boot and a peasant love each other very much.
Jesus! Wow! Shot in the street. No mercy.
Rale. Rale.
Really?
I'm not even mad.
I'm not
It's
even mad.
fucking majestic.
I'm just impressed.
Both Tomas and it was reported that as if perhaps
I am just impressed. Oh, also, Storm, we learned a big super secret.
I know.
Which is?
Forgive me. Just know that-
Flane, aka Flan, the little green-haired girl, is actually that guy's daughter, not his sister.
Sedith is actually her dad. He was
Oh.
posing as being her sister to help protect her. I'm not 100% sure on his logic, but he's been around enough. I trust his judgment on that.
It's about the
I
weapon
mean-
that killed Gerald.
He's like the only person who was like, wait, you're just hiring this random mercenary as his teacher? Ma'am? So...
Yeah. His logic is reasonably sound, 92.7% of the time.
But I know enough. It wasn't made of iron or steel because
Oh yes, the cougar teacher.
blade like that.
The cougicher, as it were.
Manuela Cugarella.
She had more to say.
I wonder who.
There we go.
Oh, is something...
Companion.
Oh, we have obtained a ring.
That ring. I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Gerald showed that ring to
Okay.
you beside a grave.
It was
Do you recall?
Daddy's wedding ring.
He said he wished for you to have that
Okay.
ring one day. That means it's yours.
And that's how we pick which waifu is our permanent waifu.
Okay. That's great.
You've lost someone very deep. Manuela and I, we can't do... I've always... You're a very...
Yes, I need to finish waxing my mustache.
I'm glad that ended in waxing. 'Cause that's not where I saw that sentence going.
Well, I can't help it if you have a filthy mind.
I do!
You have lost now more, Professor. If there is...
I recommend some bleach.
You really adopted the filth.
the knights
I was
thus
born
and
in the
perhaps
filth. raised in it. I didn't see vanilla tags until I was already a man.
And by then, they were rather underwhelming. According to Bully Snake, she damn thirsty.
Where the hiffly hoffly is Catherine?
I don't know.
I need a fancy sword lady to teach me how to use sword better. Think she's just not around this time. That's annoying.
Click harder.
You shush.
Click harder. Thank you.
Okay, we've got one more training thing to use, so...
You've lost Manuel. We can't do. I've always. You're a very.
Right. Support conversations time. It's been a little while.
Linhard, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire
Damn.
myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not.
Somebody's a sleepy boy.
To avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent. Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
Wait a minute. Isn't she like gonna be the Empress? You're basically telling the Queen
I'm
off.
trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
It's kind of stupid.
Fine, I'll try harder.
You're more than
Okay,
a
so
I'm sure you
something
see
I
all
have
this as
learned
my
from talking to
interfering with your
scientists
duty
and
as a
hearing about
leader.
Kiwi's work
Have you considered how it
is
feels
that
for those of us
smart
who
people
serve
are some of
below
the
you?
dumbest people
You
you'll
are a
ever meet
serious pain
sometimes.
Well,
so?
yeah, because there's, you know, the spurg and
Your
other
little
things
mother
that go
would insist
on with
accompanying her
often
son
very
to his
high
own knighting
intelligence.
ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, I'd
Yes.
say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
I see. Very well.
Oh.
You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
I really do not like her shorts/skirt thing. It's weird.
Caspar,
It's
I
like
get
they
that.
couldn't decide what they wanted
would you
it to
be
be.
happier if you were the heir to House Burgleys?
Of course. My brother probably wouldn't be too happy about it, though. I've got nothing against him, and I'd hate to cause him trouble, so I guess it wouldn't make me very happy at all.
You may not want to hear this, but your brother is not a good man. He's lazy and greedy, and has always relied on the knowledge that he would inherit a title. That's my impression of him, anyway.
You don't hold anything back,
Damn.
do you? But to be honest, you're not too far off.
So,
Good
regulating
reason
today.
for it, though. Our grandfather was really obsessed with his second wife. She has a son who she really wanted
It
to
was a
become
clear
the heir.
black night.
In the
Clear
end, though,
dark moon
my
war and Jew
grandfather
was
had
on
to
the
step down
streets
sooner than
trying to
expected,
control.
so everything went to my father instead. My brother is still really worried about having his future taken from him.
That's the price of taking your own desires into account when choosing an heir. The concept of nobility is decaying, and it's dragging the Empire into the ground with it.
Wow, this conversation is really going there. You may be right, but it's not like the world is ever going to change, right?
It must. I intend to create a world where the
So,
best are free
Storm.
to rise to the top and succeed,
Yes?
regardless of
The
their bloodline.
the Aux
The nobility
theme
as it is
song,
now could not
which I have
exist in a
shared with
world
you,
like that. I'll make sure of
Is it actually physically, humanly possible to make the drum beats that are in that song? Or do you have to use a computer?
Oh, let me review it real quick.
I actually know a song like that. It's a piano piece called The Death Waltz.
Get stronger and use my abilities to cut my own path.
Yeah, but
I don't know what I'm gonna do after
like
we
there's
graduate.
limits to how
Guess I'll just have to
fast
fight
people
for you.
can drum.
Is that
You know.
I mean, there's limits to how fast you can play, and also to the size of
Oh
your
yeah, no,
hands.
that's there are black metal drummers and death metal drummers that can do that.
Okay.
For me it's kind of weird because it gets into this territory of like it actually requires a degree of talent to do that, and it bothers me because
Are you saying that drummers aren't talented?
well, no, there's plenty of drummers who are talented, and like that kind of music, unfortunately, it's like I get the point, but it sometimes feels like they're wasting that talent, that potential on what isn't, like well written or well thought out music.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me that that song is not a masterpiece?
It's a masterpiece of something. I'm picky with my metal. And there's death metal and black metal I like, but then there's like there comes a point where it goes from being good country to the country in which the truck left you because it wanted to fuck the dog.
She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on.
No, my impression of that song is just like they threw like they gave about like 40 orangutans crack and PCP, threw them in a room with instruments and recorded what came out of it.
You wouldn't be wrong. You would not be wrong.
It's like
because that's the other thing is it's like there's some technical like metal where it's like you're not treating this like figure skating. This is like endurance ice skating. I can admire the technique, but sweet Christ, I want a melody.
Yeah, I mean that's why they call it noisecore,
Yeah.
Although, as much as I do like the titles I did come up with for you, the more I've been thinking about it, I think Professor Storm Archon of Noise is the best title all around.
Yes. For I'm an elected official, ever so slightly.
Something ooh faster.
Rale, no. No. just no.
Must kill faster and ooh too slow.
We need our own brand like Uwu Nation or something like that.
Bring me your tired, you're stupid, you're weak, you're poor, your uwu boys, and your clowns galore.
I feel like you didn't exactly make that up, but I don't know what it's from.
A question.
Oh, it's goats come to Cargonia. Except for the uwu boys part, I changed that.
I see.
Professor.
But yeah, no, in Texas' older videos, there's a song you'll find occasionally, even in some of the more recent ones, called Hail to Cargonia.
Okay, let's get started. We did it!
Look happy, Bernie. Come on.
As long as it
Also, you missed it. There was a twerking competition that Dorothea won.
What?
God dang it, Whacker. Don't.
I'm not wrong!
There are not words to begin to describe the depth of my loathing right now.
Practice yields.
Dude, It's Dorothea.
They did the twerk arena.
I wish I knew Spanish right now.
Why? Oh, right.
Hey, Twerkarina.
Alright. Attempt number 2 to get the Swordmaster class. I believe. Nope. Failure.
I'm not.
How did you tell it was a fail right out of the gate?
Whenever it's a little, so you get first the like question marks, and then you either get happy symbols or you get the unhappy symbol.
Right. So how do you know right out of the gate you're getting the unhappy symbol?
Because you have lag. Because you're watching the wrong stream. Remember, I'm seeing it before you are.
Oh shit. Oh damn! I had the browser window up instead of the Discord. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Now she's got a 66% chance as soon as we can get her to level 30. Reclass. Dorothea. Actually, I think Dorothea's still trying to master her current. She's almost to mastering Warlock. I think now that's her normal weapon. Where's her Warlock? Oh no, she's mastered.
Oh, also, Storm, Dorothea now has Meteor. It's rather underwhelming.
It was underwhelming against the monsters.
I don't give a damn what it hits. It should be, the delete key. Meteor is like the delete key.
Oh yeah, we've actually... Edelgard got a new ability. What does Alert Stance do? If she does nothing but wait... No, she doesn't need that. Ooh, wait. Screw Pass. Actually, no. Screw Lance Prowess. Hit plus 20. More accuracy.
I didn't think she had an accuracy problem.
There's once in a while where she has lower accuracy due to sheer range. So... gives her additional. You don't really need authority.
Digiman's threatening to turn us into magic cards.
See, I'd be like one of those weird, silly ones that from that joke deck that they had, and it would be something that, like.
No, Rale, yours would be tell one dad joke, do lethal damage to everybody, you win the game.
Tell a dad joke. Anybody who groans has all their monsters on the field destroyed.
Yes.
Gordon is just indistinct screeching. You don't know what the card does. Storm would be what would Storm be? I feel like some obscure anime reference or something like that that does some damage. I have no idea what that would be. Will you stop that? Stop it. Stop that.
Wee hop, wee
Oh,
pop.
I have gratitude gratitude.
Kiwi, are you out there? Go get the controller. Stop that.
She's taking care of the boy. He wished to go out.
Oh, good boy.
Alright, map. This really shouldn't be hard. What are these guys dropping us? Bullion? A trade secret? That's it. Alright. Send Senpai out first. Edelgard can take this flank. And Ferdy can take... Ferdy! Take that flank. Here. Got at least one healer with
Ferdy got that
each.
badonkadonk flank.
He had dumps like a truck. Truck.
Okay, so Rale, you will have longer tonight if you wish, as Freebirth has a...
Oh no! Tell Freebirth to get better soon.
Hey, Briefearth, get feathers. Get better.
What the?
My own spoonerism defeated me.
Everybody get fucked. I mean, get better.
No, I was gonna say get feathered.
Feathered.
Each battle a chance to grow.
He's trying to make us all into birdies.
No!
I thought he was trying to make us into bronies.
Yay!
Or brownies.
Ugh.
I mean, I'd like some brownies. I'd like some cookies, too.
That's my cue.
Alright, meteor against actual people. Oh, look! You see this boss?
This had better do a shit ton of... That was 37 fucking damage. That was not a lot.
That's actually a lot of damage. It was more damage than he had HP, and I just deleted a boss from across the map.
Not when these other people are doing like 40 plus damage with melee. That was...
Yeah, in melee, a lot of her power is coming from wiping a boss off the map from across it. Literally, almost. Oh, well, I guess the map extends all the way up there, but no one cares about that bit past that house.
Fine. Next turn, cast it on one of the yahoos and see how much it does.
Ooh, wait. Forgot I can do this.
Also, her outfit changed.
Yeah, she's a dancer now.
Hubert Cumberdale.
You could have at least
Go ahead, taste of soot and poo.
Marjorie Stewart Baxter.
You taste of sunshine dust.
No need to hold back, milady.
Oh boy, the dog is soggy for some reason.
The what? The what?
The boy is soggy for some reason.
Oh, it's a good boy.
Oh no.
I got hosed.
That'll do.
He's the soggiest boy.
Whip. Delete.
Anywhere I can hide.
Good job, Burns. Speaking of Father's Day, is there any way we can like go and delete Bernie's father?
The mark of nobility.
Unfortunately, no.
Leave it to me.
So I dread asking. I can't remember what he did.
He abuses the shit out of her.
I mean, you could really kind of replace that with almost every person here, but Bernie's is particularly bad.
Yeah, Bernie's was,
Bernie's father also, when she made a friend with a peasant, was like, no, you can't be friends with peasants, and had the child beat.
Yeah, I remember that part. I remember you telling me that now.
Yeah, like I got physically angry reading the wiki about Burning Story. Like actually angry.
Oh yeah. Well, because you also know that there's shit like that happens to real people.
Well, and there is a lot of truth to the whole thing. Well, I was a parent. Well, you know what? Yeah, it actually kind of does change when you actually have one of your own. You've got a lot more context. So things that otherwise be disturbing become turbo fucking disturbing or
Yeah.
infuriating. So
Like,
yeah.
I noticed certain things just hit in the gut way harder when I suddenly had nephews and a niece that, I had those considerations for. I could barely imagine it if, they actually came out of you.
I just realized I accidentally sped through the dance. Next turn, you all gotta see the dance.
I was watching it. I was appreciative. Also, weren't you supposed to nuke? I believe you were. You were supposed to nuke from orbit.
I mean, she wiped out the boss from across the map, and I'm trying to
I
get
want
Senpai
to
to
see it
be
cast on one of the normal nukes.
If one of them survives, actually no, we'll save it for next battle. We'll save it for next battle. Because main character Powers needs to get this, and I want to show you the guys of the dance. Wop.
Can we make Storm recreate the dance after watching this?
Now I'm just thinking of the song Lord of the Dance.
Right. Dance. Boogie woogie dance.
Apologies.
All right, Storm, make it happen.
I danced in the morning when the world was begun, and I danced in the moon and in the stars and in the sun. No.
I really hope you're at least wiggling the butt in your chair while you're saying that.
I'm not inclined to wiggle my butt while singing traditional hymns.
That's boring. Your renown increased.
You gotta throw it back for the big man upstairs.
Big man upstairs, meanwhile, is like, that's funny, but I'm still kicking your ass for it.
Stop it. Stop.
In today's stream, light heresy and child abuse.
What is
Except
Wizard?
not really.
Finally coming apart at the seams from all those late nights spent researching, huh?
For once, your sharp tongue misses its mark. My elation is too powerful for your
Also, Yuri is another Kim. Am I correct?
Another what?
It's a he.
Yes, Yuri is a dude.
Yeah. Never would have guessed that.
He's very stylish. Also, his specific class that he's meant for is the discount Dracula. I'd have a lot less problem with the class if it didn't do the stupid friggin' pointy shoes. I don't know why people keep putting that into games. I don't care if it's historically accurate. It's dumb.
Not long ago, the church reached out to me. They bade me travel to House Garrett, escorted by the knights. During the Dagda and Bridget War, you see, Houses
my name
Newfell
is
and Garrett fought
Comstock.
side by side. Yet we were the ones who suffered wrack and ruin, while they kept their foreign ministry position. I cannot turn back time to change that, of course, but I would relish the opportunity to give Duke Garrett a proper tongue lashing.
I guess that is one of your pastimes, isn't it?
Digiman is saying very bad things in the chat. I don't want to read it anymore. He used the word fursona.
Well, they don't have to have a fursona. They could be the little Fae from MLP, which are the what are they called? The Breezies.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I do not want an explanation.
Look in chat, young lady.
The church wishes to obtain a
If I were going to be about that stuff, I would be a slime. I wish to live the amiibo lifestyle and full body slurp.
due to my connection with the Duke.
Dear God, I keep running. No, not what you said, Rale, though that didn't help. I went into general and just keep seeing this thing that T.O. posted.
House Garrett has no ties to the elites.
Oh, you're pissing and moaning about that, and you're not, let's say nothing about those fucking memes you showed me like 2 nights ago.
Ow, ow, ow.
Was displeased to learn this. They feel
Laughter is painful.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you take your migraine medicine?
Yeah.
Where it was mistaken for a marvelous...
Do you have special medicine, or do you just take ibuprofen?
It's mostly just ibuprofen.
You should see about getting actual, migraine relief pills. They tend to work.
Yeah, you should do that. Also, if you really, really need to, you can also take Tylenol with ibuprofen at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, fortunately, it's one of those things that happens infrequently enough to not have warranted this, but I feel like I probably should look into that because, I've gone from being somewhat self-employed to being somewhat self-employed and also employed by a university, so I may have to bear in mind that stress might be a little more common coming up. Okay, it angers me that I can't find this, so I am going to the source.
Stop it. Stop that. Stop it.
Hop.
Stop it.
Bop.
Stop it.
Hop.
No.
Hop. Weep.
Nope.
Yay! Loading screen game. It brings happiness to our pants.
Alright, this one is probably going to be another one to get one of the DLC characters' relics.
Duke Girth.
Since he's green, I'm assuming we're supposed to save him. So, Edelgard will be flying that way, main character powers.
Every day I want you to look in the mirror and remind yourself of that most important truth. That you are a motherfucking torpedo and you will destroy all in your path.
That thief! Filthy rat. That will be mine, if I have to pry it from your dead hand, children of the beast. What the...
My idea of inspirational comes from a mix of comedy animes like Bo 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 and heavy metal songs by grindcore bands. Here we go.
I am a motherfucking torpedo.
So I'll explain that joke in a second. But if you look in general for a second, Mr. Whacker.
Oh God! What am I looking for? What am I doing?
Look in general for the auxiliary broadcast service. And that is.
I don't want to look at the gyrating fat man.
Okay, well we can delete the gyrating fat man, but
what is this?
This? Okay, so this is what's fun. Okay, so he mentioned Tiny Fae who like MLP. Why be Tiny Fae who like MLP when you could be the Tiny Fae from in MLP? And it's even better because the lead one there, that's the same voice actor as Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
That's hilarious.
And he is an angry little fairy pony. They're called breezes. Mostly because they, if they're not careful, they get blown away in the breeze.
I don't want to look at the gyrating fat man again.
That's my cue.
Stage. Okay, there we go.
Sorry, Tio. We do, in fact, love you, but I'm deleting the gyrating fat man. I can't take it anymore.
Sir, thank you.
It's a man in who's overweight in a kilt, and shaking his hips back and forth for chat to understand.
Belly dancing, sort of, kind of.
That's not belly
gyrating.
dancing. He's just
Whatever.
shaking his hips back and forth to show off his fancy skills.
Okay, let's be pedantic as hell here. Thank you.
Every time.
Only a fool challenges me.
According to him, it was an Irish femboy, which is apparently all the Scottish are.
Sure thing.
Dude, I'm about a quarter Irish, and I'm fat, but I cannot move like that. And I believe that the Earth would end if I could actually move like that.
Quite possibly.
Yes.
You'll never know until you try.
Let's not. And
climb every mountain.
I can move any mountain.
Now you know your limits.
You fucked up, Mr. Thief.
This'll take some strategy.
Miss. Failure. Is he? Oh wow, he's not even gonna fight. Okay. Edelgard. She'll be in range soon.
Yes.
Here we go!
Falcon Punch!
You see that?
Just like that.
Bet we didn't get 69 damage again. Alright. Dude.
I won't go down so easily.
And then you notice that it also damages the person next to him.
I mean, that's good, but...
I won't allow you to steal the relic. Stand down. Leave the
Damn!
Okay. Good, he can actually protect himself. Oh.
It cannot be.
That's not good.
Stu.
It's okay, Edelgard's on her way and can handle the situation. And she'll get plenty of Lance XP while she's at it.
Edelgard.
That's not how that song goes!
Fought well.
At least he has the sense to run. Shame I can't rescue anymore, but it's okay. We are now approaching Edelgard being in range. You know what? Her weapon's hurting enough and it takes 5 weapon. If she's not going to kill anybody with it, it's not worth the effort.
Storm, do you have a PSP?
Hells yeah.
Did you ever play Jeanne d'Arc?
Yes.
Okay. Rale has not.
Ooh,
For some reason, this game obviously reminds me quite a bit of that. I was thinking he should play that.
I could see that being a good one for streamity stream.
That will require me to get a PS to get the game.
My understanding has completion.
Oh god, she got them. Darting blow and triangle attack.
This is our
That's
chance.
dangerous. Try this. Oh, it's actually going to work.
What's today's date? Okay. Cool. Saw a message from Misfit that realized it was from a different day, so.
This was beneath me.
Ah. So the real question is, does he pop its shield? Because if he pops its shield, this is no longer a problem. He popped its shield. This is no longer a problem. Hello, yes, good sir. I'd like to introduce you to Edelgard. Oh, he didn't quite pop the shield, dang. Yeah, it still dies. Oh, why is she using the dang hand axe? What? What? I need to pay more attention.
Hey, so I'm gonna have to jump out here because my eye is starting to bug me. So,
No,
you guys have a good one.
time.
All right, get some rest, man. Take care of yourself.
Will do. Super love.
Feel better.
Bye.
As expected.
Why isn't he using the ass beater sword?
Because it has limited
It
charges.
seems I've
Oh. That's stupid.
Right, this time it'll kill. Press delete.
Am I done yet?
Okay, I gotta see. Can Casper do it? Yeah, that'll do. Look at him. He went from barely useful to a mass murder machine.
Don't you think?
Pretty good, don't you think? Yo.
Failed to attain the relic, but beasts rampant.
No, killing the boss summoned a bunch of dudes. Sucks to be them.
They brought
You
reinforcements?
kind of summoned an entire army.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You could have at least tried.
Also, I kind of feel like I'm getting somewhere close to my own limit. So, probably when this battle is over.
Yeah, we can actually end the stream once this battle is over. During the week, I will go through this month and do all like the background grindy stuff to make sure we're at maximum possible effectiveness because, oh boy, next chapter is going to be big, and I really don't want you to miss next chapter.
Winning's always nice. I want...
The mark of nobility.
Oh, that guy actually didn't get quad attacked. He's a fast one. Oh no, it's because my gauntlets broke. Oh, just turn...
Yeah, that's...
Just run up and turn into a monster. I see how it is. Unfortunately, none of my long-range healers are in range yet. But Edelgard's in range, and... okay, damage your own dude. That was a mistake, boy. Whip. I'm pretty
This
sure that
is
hit
how
him in
you
the
use
knee.
a bow and arrow.
You have erred greatly. Okay, now important question. Can that thing actually cross the... No, it cannot.
Did you save, Colonel Dipshit, or did he die?
No, no, he's right there. Right there.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
alive.
Alright.
Yep. And we're about to catch up to him with our long-range healers and main character powers is right there also. So, all's well.
What a thrill!
The nice thing is it doesn't matter if his gauntlets break because he can just switch to throw hands.
What a jump.
I'm impressed.
Caspar brings fist to a sword fight. Wins.
You worked hard for nothing.
I cast Purple Goo.
Goopity goppity. Get off of my property.
Are you attacking with the right weapon?
Yes, we are using the... Oh, and she crit. It's dead. She did a spin. That's a neat trick, right?
I've mastered
Do a barrel roll. It's not dead.
Yeah, those things happen. Actually, that's what I can do. Not the button I want. There we go. Okay, now we can see who's in range of what. You two need to get away from where you might be in possible range of eventual cavalry assault. Ferdy, break this man upon your axe. Good boy.
Only a fool challenges me.
Only a feral challenges me.
Now you know your limits.
Edelgard.
You fucked up.
Send her to a corner of the map by herself and watch her beat everything.
Luck is always on my side.
I believe I told you all the story of the first time I ever got drunk in high school and playing that boxing game on the Sega Genesis.
I do not remember this story.
I mean, okay. So, first time I ever got drunk, I was 15. Went over to a friend's house while his parents were out, and they handed me a bottle of peppermint schnapps and a bucket to throw up in. So I proceeded to drink the schnapps until I was utterly shit-faced drunk, and then I put the bucket on my head, and I went around all night long with the bucket on my head. So I earned 2 names that night. The first of which obviously was Buckethead, and he had a Sega Genesis, and I forget what the game was, but there's a boxing game on it, and I named my character Bastard Beater. And that was my other name for the evening.
I once had a friend who, for the longest time, his mother only knew me by Peckerface. Because that's the kind of friend that he was, is that everybody got an insulting nickname.
She only knew you as what?
Peckerface.
I think the...
Phew. Well, that was bizarre and unfortunate.
That's horrible.
Yep. They're nice people. It's just he has a tendency to he's the kind of person who enjoys that kind of humor. He's actually a very good guy. And his mom was very, very nice. She's actually helped us move stuff once. And did not need to. And she was just nice.
So whenever you get Christmas cards from, is it to Peckerface and Mr. and Mrs. Peckerface?
Unfortunately, we don't talk much anymore. He still lives back in the town that I used to live in.
Yes.
And I don't talk to very many people from there.
Today was a day to make my blood run cold.
Colder than a
Why
snowy
is
winter, I'd wager. Our foes.
her eyes kind of shaded and stuff, but nobody else's are? Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, she has this weird personality switch thing.
In spite of my club.
You don't sound quite yourself,
Okay.
Constance. Perhaps it might cheer you to for more than that, actually.
And so it's just the way her character is designed.
Intended you to collect on it when they sent.
The debt you owed my parents need not extend to their daughter.
Our help doesn't come for free. I think...
Ah, yes, by all means. These are the fetters of Dromi. It's a priceless treasure that ended up in Dagda. After the truce, they said... One story holds that Saint Cero subjugated the 10 elites and the clan. There may have been a few clan elders who fled. The Empire's Minister of Foreign Affairs must hold on to every bit of leverage that he can, as the Empire's relations with the Church have chipped, which is why I feel a bit derelict in my duty here. The Minister of Foreign Affairs appears to be discarding his hand in order to repay a personal debt.
My lord.
Oh, what a relief to be back at the monastery. I suppose the church will be wanting their relic.
Yeah, they might.
What? Wait, do you mean to say that you're compatible? You bear the crest of Oban?
Very good, Constance. Hey, friend, I've got a request. Can you talk the church into letting me borrow the relic for a bit?
If you believe anyone would lend you a relic, your wits are softer than I gave you credit for.
The crest of Oban has all but vanished from Fodlan. Nobody but me carries it now. I'm the only one in all of Fodlan who can use it. The church hanging on, letting me make use of it is simply practical. Otherwise, it'll just... Don't you worry your pretty little head. I won't use it for ill. I'd never be able to make it up to Duke Garrett after all. You can keep an eye on them while they're on loan. That'll make this whole thing go over easy as pie.
So this was the game you began when you offered your assistance. Well played.
Thanks. I figured the Duke has no use for them, and neither does the church. But I sure do. Ultimately, I want to use them to benefit the greater good.
Yuri is shady as crap, but is also, like, actually a good person.
Okay.
Increases movement, allows unit to move again, and may have damage, but it can only be done with Yuri.
Alright. Are we at a point where we can save?
Yep, let's...
Stop that. Stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Stop that.
Thanks so much.
Stop it.
You there!
Stop it.
Stop having fun!
Stop that!
Actually, shit, we need. Looks like we need to do classes. This one shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, especially because Edelgard's the only one with any motivation out of the main curve.
I can't say I'm very motivated right now either.
No. Praise.
Motivation.
No. Nice.
Thanks for the Thanks for the Thanks for the tip.
For the whole instruction phase, all you see is Senpai just beating somebody with the textbook.
No, we're exactly where we want you, Bernie.
Oh, it's only you. Is there some
Mm.
here? Oh, I see. This sort of thing happens all the time to those of us blessed with such
What is her
transcendent
deal?
beauty.
She has an alternate personality that thinks very, very highly of herself. So if essentially if your eyes are not shrouded in the shadow, that's how you know she's in haughty mode.
If you say so.
Okay, and if her eyes are shaded, then what?
Then she's in like actual good girl mode.
But none of this charade will make the
Nice girl. And
What was that look? Are you
like
trying to
actually a nice
convey
lady
that
mode.
I'm a mere well, even a gilded wyvern must take. I shall fly. Luck isn't a thing that you can bestow. When I restore the glory of my. It shall not sway. You look as if you intend to tutor. Show me not just your talent.
You, madam, may go and pound the sand.
Yeah, we don't particularly care about her. It's Happy's birthday. Shame.
Look, Professor.
Oh good, they did great. Yay. Progress. Right, sometime this week then,
I finally get it.
I will be doing the grindy thing. And I will probably try to get everyone up to level 30, so that we can unlock mastery classes.
You've done me a great
Grind.
I will also do all the fishing that needs to be done today. Alright, for now though, thank you everybody for joining us. We're only actually ending this like 12 minutes early. See? There you go, Wactor. You're almost back to 100%. You almost made the full 4 hours. Right. So, as was mentioned before, unfortunately, the Free Birth does not have a stream tonight because he's got a fever. Which means I think that will be it for tonight, right?
I believe so.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba,
I think
schedule.
Bionic Babe is doing something over on BPL, and then there's always Maverick on Saturday nights, so head on over there.
Oh, Mr. No Talk will be here on later tonight at 11 p.m. Central Time. It's currently almost 8, so in about 3 hours or so.
Oh,
in the
okay.
meantime-
I did not know that. I did not know. Oh yeah, he plays the non-rig. Okay, yeah.
Actually, is WBPL 76 actually streaming right now? Nope, they are not. So I was gonna suggest we raid them, but they're not streaming. All right, you all have a beautiful time, and I'll see you next week for more Legend of Zelda.
Toodle.
Bye.